No intro.
Intro? Oh, this
Michael, Shawn, and the Takeover legend, where the truth hurts, but also makes you laugh.
Baby, tap in. Tap in.
Don't never stop if you want to be on top. Yeah.
Low waist, fat, baby, tap in.
Oh, I'm gonna tap in for sure.
Tap in.
Tap in. We are on a Wednesday. We have made it to a Wednesday. God, thank you. Thank you for us making it to a Wednesday. And I mean that in real life. God, I pray every night. I pray every morning. Before all them hypocrites who be at the church, I'm mocking them. God, understand. I need to smash out these bitches in the congregation. I need to. Oh Lord, I'm gonna make the
deacon board looking like.
I'm gonna make it. Yeah, what the deacon board looking like? Because I'm a motherfucking hypocrite.
Trying to see what the ushers' mouths do.
Let's just pause. Hold on. Go ahead, Mo. Go.
Listen.
Go get it. Go.
They are. I mean,
no. Go get it. Jay and Mo, get on the IG Live. Go, Mo. Go. Fucking go. Listen.
You know how the church be. You know, everybody in church ain't saved.
I believe that there's nothing in life that has ever saved my life more than God. God is somebody I have prayed every night and I pray every morning. Even when I was messing up. Even when I woke up and I was messing up, I prayed. But y'all be some fake sons of bitches.
I think Shani got a pastor or someone coming on, so that'll be some good dialogue.
A fucking dialogue. I'm gonna get Jay Black on here.
Kathy, Day One Black.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Oh, is that Keynote? I think that's Keynote.
What up, Keynote?
I think that's Keynote. I have no idea. I think they flashing by. There's only 7. I'm like, they fat. Stop, Mike. Nobody's flashing. What are you talking about? Nobody is actually flashing. All right, y'all. It's Mike and Shawn and the Takeover Legends. Jay Black, how was your night? We start off every morning. How was your night?
Night was good. Hey, when you get fitted for a custom suit, do you gotta take your clothes off? Just a sidebar question.
Oh my God. What?
When you get fitted for a custom suit, do they make you take your clothes off, or is it just like
yes,
but
to get your true measurement?
Yeah, but you keep your wife beater on and you keep
your undies.
In your undies, like
okay. All right.
Who grabbed your balls?
No. There you go.
I know.
Somebody got on your butt, Jay Black.
I already know Jay Black be homophobic.
What up, Jax Mayhem?
Why you took your clothes off, son?
Good morning.
Oh, no. It's supposed to happen today. I got an appointment, and I
you got to get down to first of all, only Mo because she's a mom. I remember when Mo was running the streets. When Mo says you got to get down to your undies, she ain't never called them undies. She calls them undies because she got a son. But yes, you have to get down to your.
Don't take your clothes off. LOL. What up, Mr. Biz?
No, you do take your clothes off.
Yes, in order to get an accurate measurement.
I'm trying to be open to something new, and a friend of mine is taking me, and they sponsoring this for me, and I'm like, I ain't in all this.
Yeah, you have to get down to your undies and your t-shirt, your tank top, because white beater is not acceptable.
You know, I get a little uncomfortable with clothes off and all that. What we doing?
You get uncomfortable with everything. You're ridiculous.
Good morning, James Williams.
James, you are funny. Good morning,
Afro Queen, Kathy Black.
Family. Jay gets dog. I really believe that Jay's first soul was born in 1965.
What? No, I couldn't.
Because this dude is so paranoid about all this stuff.
Oh yeah, I don't trust nothing and nobody. My guard is always up. I think David said that the other day. My guard is always up.
If they're sizing you up, if they're doing the measurements, what are you scared of? What, they gonna grab your balls and you can't stop it?
I just don't like to feel uncomfortable. If I'm uncomfortable, I express my thoughts. I'm one of them people that no matter what scenario I'm in,
if somebody grabs your balls, you throw a right hand. So what are you worried about?
But when I put myself in a situation like that, I'd be mad at myself. But anyway, it was just a side thing because that's gonna happen today, and I don't know.
First of all, bitch, you ain't gonna rush me. Like, This is a good topic. Jay, this is a good topic.
That is not a good topic. That was just a sidebar of thought because I
Your
need
paranoia is crazy.
Good morning, Stacey Mitchell.
And what do you have a problem with another man seeing you in your t-shirt and your underwear?
See, we're not going to start the I'm homophobic stuff.
No, that's not homophobic. That's not homophobic. I'm trying to
hold up. Just stop. You know why we're not going to bring it up? Because he is homophobic.
We got stuff to talk about today.
Shay Black.
He thinks everybody wants to be with him.
Shay Black. You might, first of all, let's get that one thing right.
Let me finish my song.
Ahead.
Because he is homophobic. He thinks every gay guy wants to be with him.
Info Queen, don't start. It's too early. We're gonna have a good productive day.
You might not even be a guy's twist, Jay Black. You might not be his type.
What you do don't make me ish. Like that's not my. I don't care.
I got another song.
You
Jay
can't
Black,
be focused.
Good morning, Ashley.
Hold on, Jay. This is from the gay community. I don't like you. Oh, I don't like you.
What are you, bogus?
I don't like you. I don't like you. You a mean bitch. You a mean bitch. And we don't like you.
Lacey, please don't.
We like Moe.
I wanted a productive.
We like Mike. Because you are homophobic. We don't like you.
Oh, we don't like you. It was the mean bitch for me. I'm sorry.
The class.
Because you were mean bitch.
You a mean bitch. We don't like you. Because you be scared of us for no reason.
I'm sorry.
James, I am a pain at the doctor's office too, though, James.
You're an asshole everywhere.
I'm being honest.
Hold on. Jay Black is my best friend in the entire world. And Moe is my best friend also. But Moe knows what I'm talking about. Two dudes. We're best friends, but you are such an irritating person.
I feel people speaking. I hate when people hold their tongue.
The doctor is not holding your balls and saying, "Oh, these are nice pair of balls."
No matter what the scenario is,
doing later.
Feel comfortable to be able to express your thoughts. People are offended by it, so be it.
Because you are mean, and you are mean.
I'm not holding back to nobody. Love me for who I am, not who you want me to be. That was our quote.
Oh,
no,
goodness.
Motherfucker, that was my quote. I know that was my quote.
We're a team. That's our quote. That's what we've been saying for years.
Yes, James hated it.
I ain't gonna try to take a quote. That's a team quote.
We all own part of the quote.
Hated it.
All right. Whatever. Because he don't like you. He don't like you.
Don't encourage that idiot. All right.
I'm saying,
that was my night. Worried about this morning. I got this appointment. So maybe I'll do a recap tomorrow and let y'all know how it went. So
yeah, you want a good fit. You don't want them to have to go back in and tailor it and fix it. Get the fit right the first time, Jay Black. Come on.
My God, to the Lord I love, Jay. If somebody's doing measurements, what are you worried about? They're just trying to get the suit right perfectly for you. Like, what are we doing?
I'm not exposed. I'm like, I don't do stuff like this. Like I said,
are you 75 years old, Jay Black?
Friends. I got 4 friends. 4 total. My whole. That's it. When it comes to guys, I work with 4. And the one of them, he wants to take me. He's trying to open me up to something different.
Nice. And don't say a man trying to open you up.
It don't say a man trying to open you up. Pause. Pause. 12 pause. Thank you, Moe. Thank you.
I'm sorry.
Your insecurity.
And this is why
because it's not a big deal.
Don't say open you up to new things. Don't say turn you on to new things.
Big deal. And y'all doing too much.
I'm just saying.
Immature. Y'all just immature.
No, he's trying to open me up new things. He's trying to get me to dress different. He's trying to get me to dress different.
He put me down with his jeweler.
Oh,
he put me
down. He put me down.
Somebody who's homophobic. Those are some triggering words.
No, but real talk. This is the problem. If I said all that, you would joke, but I'm not worried about it. I'm like, I'm good.
Because he's securing his manhood.
I'm good too.
Motherfucker, go get the suit and get a dope suit. All right.
Yeah,
So
I
what's
did,
next on
Stacey.
it? Oh, Sexy Mo. How was your
Yes.
night? How was your night?
I didn't get much sleep. I had meetings. I had, the
What
usual.
do you mean you didn't get much sleep and you had
I
meetings?
did.
You didn't have meetings at 1 o'clock in the morning. You had did.
No, I didn't. I am back in dirty Jersey, so I am sleeping alone.
Okay, so what? The meetings didn't last till after midnight. What are you talking about?
No, my last meeting actually ended at about 12:35, 36-ish.
How did? Oh, that's how extra people are now.
Listen, I think with COVID, people have no damn boundaries. And now I'm flexible, but I ain't that damn flexible. Sometimes I'm just like, turn it off.
Your job.
No, this was for
no
community service.
No, we slowing
project.
Down. No. You have a son. You got a whole.
I'm putting my boundaries back up. Don't worry.
Fuck all that. What time did it actually start?
My last the meeting before that ended at 10:30-ish or whatever. And so I spent about an hour. I'll say like 11. Yeah. 11. So it's like a little over an hour. Yeah.
Oh, I'm mad right now.
That's not normal. It's not normal.
No, it's not.
It's not normal. But I got the work done. I had to go over some things with this person. I got the work done, and tonight it's a no-go.
What up, Kelly?
I'm trying not to. What up, Kelly, Don, everybody? I'm trying not to.
When you attend these, when you attend these events and these things in the community, people actually have to work for free to put these on. So I lost
all right,
sleep.
somebody said I have an echo, so let me see if I can.
A little slight.
Yeah, but that's too much, Mom. That's too much. And I hate when. Oh God, that's a lot.
Or when somebody says, "Oh, it doesn't matter how late, just call me so we can get it done."
No, it really does matter, though.
Bitch, it matters. Bitch, it matters. It matters.
And you're at their mercy because you need their buy-in. You need their support for something that it may not be your lane to do. So
can y'all hear me tapping the mic? Can y'all hear me tapping it? Can y'all hear me? Y'all can hear me tapping it? You whore ass bitch! Don't ever
wait.
Hold on, I'm Batman. Don't ever think that you can call me at a certain time and think it's all good, bitch. It's late.
I'm setting boundaries.
I might be busting an amazing orgasm right now. Whereas, bitch, you have no goddamn life. You have no fucking life ever. All right, so.
All right, so how was your night, Mike? Yesterday was Tuesday? Yeah, Tuesday. What'd you do last night? Anything special?
Tuesday, I did nothing special. I went out to get boxes because I'm actually moving and I'm trying to get everything together. I went to go see my trainer. He killed me. I almost threw up. Today, I got to do some things.
Okay.
I got to do an audition, and then I have to unpack. Let me tell you what the worst thing about being by yourself is. When you're by yourself, like by yourself, is I'm trying to pack everything, and I have no motivation, but I'm trying to pack and get boxes. There's nothing more depressing than packing by yourself. When you have somebody with you, and it's a team thing. When everybody... Yeah, we're moving out of here. We're going
bite the sandwich.
Yeah, you ain't
Yeah. You got the music jumping. Yeah,
we going somewhere better.
Yeah.
Oh, bitch, you by yourself with a black and mild in your apartment, and I'm like this. Exactly.
You start and then you sit back down and you just look at everything.
And I'll say, I don't
look
want to do
around.
none of this shit.
Just hire somebody to pack. They got people nowadays that you just hire for that.
Dog, if I take you around my 1-bedroom apartment, you'd be like, Jay, you would laugh. My apartment is a trap house in real life. Like, dog, listen.
It's trappy. It's trappy. It's trappy.
If you just put that stuff in your car outside of the count furniture, you'll be fine.
Dude, I'm putting everything in my car in the trunk.
You ain't got a ton of stuff there.
And I'm getting it delivered. And it's like $1,000. I'm getting everything done.
Oh, wow. I think that you should just reassess and see if those things are a necessity for you to take.
And
if they're not, Save yourself $1,000. Yeah. Is it something you can repurchase? Is it,
all I'm taking is clothes.
Okay.
That's all I'm taking. And the DJ Khaled.
And is it $1,000 worth of clothes, or is it, you know what, I'm just gonna get a new wardrobe type of thing?
All right.
Oh no. I'm just stuff the clothes in the trunk.
Okay.
Get the car shipped out.
Oh, okay. Got you.
Oh, that's right. You got to ship the car.
You have to ship your car.
Yeah. So that's it. Like that's.
Oh, that's actually that's a good deal. I mean, but that's a good deal. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's it. And then other than like paperwork and stuff like, the most important thing is taking all the paperwork, everything like taxes and stuff like that, putting it in something and make sure it comes with me so I have it when I go to Jersey. Other than that, I'm out.
Well, we're going to welcome you back with open arms to Dirty Jers, where the cold weather is cold, where the water tastes funny.
Water tastes funny, everything. Everywhere. The water tastes funny everywhere, people. So,
not in Arkansas.
But I got...
Just saying.
You know what I think? Like, Mo, I think that's like the second time you brought up Arkansas.
Yeah, I grew up there.
No, I understand that. But I really
501.
I really think that what's going to happen, I don't know if your future husband knows this, but you're going to wind up back in Arkansas. Everybody write this down.
Oh, no. No.
Aren't they racist down there? I don't know.
Very.
So why would you want to live somewhere? Leah's upset you leaving her, though, Mike.
All right.
You can't abandon Leah Frazier.
I ain't gonna say that corny shit. Because Leah knows.
You said that's corny?
Yes, because dog.
Leah's been rocking with you. What do you mean?
Because you know I'm a crier. So stop. Don't say stuff like that.
Yeah, you are.
And Leah's so sweet, and Leah's gonna be Mike.
Leah knows. Leah Frazier understands. I'm never not gonna be in touch with her. And we're gonna bring,
but it's still different. When somebody moved, you can say you're gonna keep in touch, but it's never the same.
AJ, I've lived here in Dallas for 9 years. You know, me and Leah have gone out once.
But it's just the feeling, the warm feeling that knowing that you're there in Dallas.
The only time that me and Leah connected is when she booked me for a gig, and Leah's vicious. Like, Leah can book you for gigs and get you money for gigs that are amazing. So we literally
one time in 9 years.
One time on our own. One time. The other times are like, I think it was like we did the photo shoot for the magazine. We did this, we did that. I think me and Leah literally been out together 4 total times and only once on our own.
Well, she a businesswoman, Mike.
No.
She be busy.
No, it's not bad. It's not bad. I get it. Everybody's busy. But I'm just saying, Leah, we are going to stay in contact the same way we've always stayed in contact.
Let's see.
Shut up, Jay. You're such a... Oh, my God.
See, Leah even said, stop playing with me.
I just need to know, when did you become such an old man? Like... I just don't get it. Jay Black.
I just said
Black is like the grumpiest old man. Like, he's just a whole grumpy old man.
The link is sent. So anyone want to pop in, feel free. It's an open forum.
Hey, Leah, get on here, comments. Leah.
Get on here. Click on the link. We'll let you come up. Comment.
Anybody on IG right now. If you want to join the show and you got some comments, let's go. Rodney Perry has entered the building.
Rodney Perry. I saw Rodney posting some throwback pictures of him and Monique back in the day when they had that popping late night talk show. That talk show was dope back then. It was a little
hold on. Let me, because I do a podcast with Rodney, Talent, Fig, Business Bullies on there. It's called Box Seats.
Mm-hmm.
I want to play. I want to play too much.
You want to play?
Yeah, I want to play.
Don't mess with Rodney. Rodney, he's been... Your mic got muted, Mike.
Come on, birthday twin, Rodney Perry.
Rodney Perry's been a friend. Here we go. I don't know what Mike.
He is not a friend. He is family. Rodney Perry is like family now. Right. Like that. Right. Like that's. He could pop in anytime. I love when he comes on.
Y'all hear me?
Good morning,
we hear you
TP.
now.
Yeah, we hear you now.
All right. So Rodney Berry is one of the coolest people in the entire world. I just want to play. I want to play.
DJ Turtle.
Me and Talent play all the time.
Shout out to Talent.
I don't need no Rodney.
I had somebody ask
Rodney Berry,
me
get on this
about
goddamn.
him.
Send Rodney Berry the damn link.
Send Rodney Berry the link. I had somebody ask me about Talent, Mike.
Don't
and they wanted to, yeah.
I don't want to hear about that. I ain't got to give a fuck. Love Talent, but don't give a fuck about it. I love Talent, but I don't give a fuck about Talent 6'7" and all you trifling hoes.
Like, is his hands really big?
How tall is he?
How tall is he? Girl, tall glass of water. Tall glass of chocolate milk.
Send Rodney the goddamn link.
Text him right now. He probably like, what? Some random link.
No, Rodney always want to play. Understand? Rodney always want to play. He always want to get down. And then we got
today is Wellness Wednesday.
Wellness Wednesdays, yes.
We got Herpes Goddess.
Yes.
Nurse Lisa.
Yes.
Is gonna come in here and tell me how to make my immune system better. Hey, Rodney, get on here. Stop playing with us.
All right, what else you got in the news? I saw T.I. was in the news. I saw you had a sad clip of somebody that's something going on.
Oh God, T.I. Please play T.I. Do you have it?
T.I. clip? All right,
just play the T.I.
I said, well, can't nobody fuck with me, and they can't. And then somebody said, yeah, it's gonna take Jay-Z or Nas, and I said, yes. Go get Jay, go get Nas, Wayne, go get Kanye, go. Those are the caliber of artists y'all need to be mentioning my name and my catalog and my legacy with. You dig? But make no mistake, I like me against anybody. Make no mistake, I like me against anybody. And I stand on that.
Oh my God!
I love T.I., but he need to stop sipping on whatever it is he's sipping on. Like,
right, Jay Black,
good,
get back in IG. Get back in IG.
But to say that you are amongst the top tier 5 greats is a stretch.
He got some joints.
Definitely. T.I. got some. He has a fire ass catalog, but he's saying that he is amongst the top upper echelon of rappers.
When I don't think of T.I. when I think of greatest.
I understand why T.I. is saying this. Man has sold over 40 million records. I get it.
Mm-hmm.
Might even
can't take that away from. Can't take that away from him. Mm-hmm.
But T.I., goddamn. You're not Jay, you're not Nas, you're not Big, you're not you're definitely not Eminem.
Grammy Award winning T.I. over 10 million albums. You said 40 million?
No, I think worldwide. Okay. And you might be right, but worldwide.
We can't add up the trap, when was selling stuff out the trunk and the features and yeah.
Okay, yeah, worldwide is 35 million.
T.I. is dope. T.I. is dope. T.I.'s never been smoked on a track. He hasn't. Right. He's never been smoked.
Right.
But T.I., you're not Jay. You're not Nas. You're not Kanye. You're not. I'm not even gonna say certain names because y'all be like, "Did he sell enough right?" He's not Kendrick Lamar.
I take T.I.
So you're talking about lyrically. You're not
lyrically,
talking about. Yeah, you're talking about
T.I. is in the special. He's in the short bus. When it comes to Kendrick Lamar, he's in the short bus. Like, stop playing. He's in the short bus when it comes to Kendrick Lamar.
I mean, I respect his
and T.I.'s dope. I'm not saying
verbal, yeah.
I just lyrically, you not there.
Rodney texting back. Hello. Like, what do you want?
Dog.
Good morning, Rodney.
Yeah,
good morning, my birthday twin.
Dog, we really do love you. We really do. But stop playing. Like, dog, they're like, dog. If I start bringing up new rappers, you're gonna be mad.
And as an artist, you're supposed to big up yourself. Like,
yeah,
I get that part. I get that part. But
hold up. When was T.I. ever in the top 5 of anything? Tell me, y'all. Please explain to me.
Nah, I'm not. Like I said, Tip is dope, but I never look at him.
Andre 3000 is Tip. Is T.I. messing with Andre 3000 lyrically? No.
It depends on what you into. To be honest,
no, you have a point there. That's why I said lyrically. And T.I.'s dope. And T.I. is dope.
Yeah.
He's dope.
But I just don't think that he's in the top 5, like the upper echelon, like
he's not in the top.
He's not honestly, in that bracket.
Y'all, like, to be ignorant, he's not even in the top 20. And he's dope.
Right.
He's actually dope.
All them songs, he got that first 5.
Well, the Rubber Band Man song, I mean, when he came out that was like his coming out to the East Coast and things like that.
This is what Jay does. Jay plays songs.
I'm trying to remember.
Now play Busta Rhymes songs and see if T.I.
But that's a feature. Like, here,
play Busta Rhymes song.
No, Busta is an energy. Verses, when you think of verses as a vibe, is an energy.
No. T.I. is dope. I just don't think. I think, okay, T.I.'s in my top 12. He gets squeezed in the top.
You forgot about Swagger Like Us, didn't you?
He didn't have the hottest verse on Swagger Like Us.
You can have whatever you like.
No, he's got great songs.
Yeah. He
got nobody's refuting that. Like, we're not even disputing
I'm
that.
saying
that's not
Michael Shawn's list is based on bars. And he has some dope ass bars. He don't have top 5 bars.
Yeah, but he said Jay-Z and Nas.
He don't have top. He could be in top 10 bars. He ain't got top 5 bars.
Like, if you took the production and the music away and you just listen to these artists just go, T.I. wouldn't be in that bracket. But he wouldn't be in that bracket for me.
He has some underrated bars. Like, I want to say he has some underrated bars that he says. And there were some songs where he actually, Swagger Like Us is probably a good example, because Swagger Like Us, he really held. He said one thing when he said I've never been dusted on a song. He's right. He never has. He really never has.
Oh, damn.
See how dirty get Slim Thug, a little flipper. A little flip.
He said, we all like T.I. Like, we're not even refuting
but
that.
But Tam, T.I. and Slim Thug, Lil Flip, like, don't put them names in the same sentence.
Ain't that what 3 6 Mafia did?
No, like I get what T.I.'s saying. Like, if I had T.I.'s catalog, I would say the same shit. Like, fuck y'all. Like, dog, T.I. has a vicious catalog.
Yeah.
He really does.
Yeah,
I get it.
Looking at Busta joints, Busta got some. Yeah, he got high energy joints in verses.
No, he got albums that went gold and platinum.
Yeah.
Stop.
Yeah, like, let's not undercut, don't undersell, short sell him.
Busta ran the East Coast. He ran the country. Like, stop.
But T.I. definitely got more album sales, right?
No, I don't. He probably doesn't. Because if you go to features, I don't know. Like, I honestly, I don't know.
Yeah, Busta only got like a worldwide total, only like 9 million compared to T.I.'s 35. So
worldwide, or just here in the States?
I bet you if you Google Busta and Janet Jackson single sales, it will quadruple that.
Yeah. Because that was a bust down across. That was an international song. Every station was playing that.
Yeah, no, he not in T.I.'s league when it comes to total album sales worldwide. All that. But Buster is a vibe, and
Doug, you still didn't research the single sales of that song with Janet Jackson. Like you got to understand. The numbers is all a numbers game. The numbers are all the numbers game. Jay-Z plays the numbers game with his album. Everybody plays the numbers game. The only thing that's real is how much money you got. But Janet Jackson and not only Janet and Buster, but Buster and Chris Brown.
Oh, 160. Okay.
Yeah, thank you. You're welcome.
Oh, wait, no, that's Janet. No. Take that back. That's Janet.
That's Buster. Okay. He makes the money off of that. You don't get it. He did a single that was a smash hit in America with Janet Jackson.
Who's the name of that song?
God, don't get me started lying. Put away when
gotta be.
Yeah, what's it gonna be?
What's it gonna be?
Exactly.
Okay,
who had
gotta be? What's it gonna be?
Tell me who had a big T.I. has ever had a bigger song than that?
Nah.
Even
catalog though, but not as big as that.
Even his Rihanna song wasn't as big as their song because of their video, and video still meant something.
Yeah. We'll see if a verses come out of this, but I don't see Jay-Z coming out.
Shiny.
No, Jay-Z's not
for that
because Jay-Z has mastered the game. Like Jay-Z's not.
I see him coming out.
Jay-Z. Eminem is down. Nas is down. The way Jay-Z presents himself is because he is not going to get involved in this. That's why he downgraded it from the beginning. He was like, nobody can stand on stage with me. I went through Eminem's catalog. Like literally. Jay-Z does not want Eminem on that stage spitting the verses that he's
you always try to take shots at home for no reason. You're just a Jay-Z hater.
Just listen to me. They asked Jay-Z in an interview on YouTube, who would you put on your your team? The first person he said was Eminem. None of these, nobody, Nas, Kendrick, nobody wants smoke. Nobody wants Eminem to grab a microphone on the verses and start spitting. Fuck the songs, which Eminem has sold more songs than all of them. All of them. Nobody wants M to grab a beat and do what Jadakiss did. M is doper than Jadakiss. If M grabs that microphone and turns the music off and goes hard, it's dead. Every rapper knows it's dead. Every rapper. Fuck all we did this. Jay-Z's he is a brilliant businessman. Nas is a brilliant businessman. When that beat goes off and M grabs that mic, nobody in history wants any smoke with him. Any. Dog, I've literally gone to closed caption and literally and read what he says. And because it's so fast, nobody gets it. If he slows it down, motherfucker, you don't even know the lyrical gymnastics that he does. I've never seen it before.
Mike, I'm not taking Eminem over Jay-Z, period, point blank. So if you're trying to convince me, stop.
But when Jay-Z co-signs and says, if anybody I would pick to be on my team, it's Eminem. He's confirming what Mike is. He's confirming what he's saying. Nobody want to say I'm somebody else better than
when you're picking teams. You pick teams because you want to win and you want people that's thorough like you. You want like-minded people. You want all that. So when we doing, if LeBron James is picking the greatest team of all time, I'm sure Kobe and Mike gonna be on the squad.
But
like
nobody,
you're not saying that person is better than you. You just acknowledging that the person is dope too.
You'll never acknowledge that the person is better than you.
And we on LinkedIn right now, Mike. By the way, Shani's on LinkedIn. We're live on LinkedIn, so we got a new affiliate. We're live.
Jay-Z knows. Jay-Z, dog. I'm tired of y'all, like, cause he's white. Nobody wants to smoke. Nobody. Jay-Z, Nas, none of these dudes want to smoke.
Versus is a difference.
Even think about this. Think about this. The young rappers don't want to smoke with him. And the one dude who tried to pick, the one dude who tried to get at him, changed on. He turned into a country singer. Nobody lyrically.
I brought more of Eminem CDs than Jay-Z. So wow, Stacey brought more Eminem CDs than Hove. But Hove is not necessarily catering to the female to that degree.
What are you talking about?
Meaning, like over at Eminem, I can see Eminem being more commercial for females than Jay when first came out.
Before you say dumb shit, can you think about it? Can you think about it?
When you think of commercial and crossover for females, I would think females would buy more Eminem.
What? He killed females
in the beginning.
He's talking about beating females' asses. What are you talking about?
And they was eating it up. The whole MTV thing, that whole generation when M first came out, I could see that. That's why your mic went muted. And then Hove got there, but initially Hove was for the streets.
Hove was Beyonce. He made Bonnie and Clyde.
Yes, years later. I'm not talking about
what song did Eminem make that women love?
Now you're gonna go down that path. Right.
What song did Eminem make that women love, dog?
Yes, Tam, LinkedIn, another one. Add it to the list. Roku, Amazon. Because Mike gonna keep going. I'm not.
Dog, you can't name. Jay-Z had Song Cry. Song Cry is one of his classic songs.
Yes. Later in his career, I'm talking about when M
what
first
song does Eminem have that women love? Even with Rihanna, he was talking about beating your ass. The fuck are you talking about?
You know what I'm saying?
He was under the bed.
No, we don't know what you're saying.
When M first came out, he had
we don't know what you're saying.
He had the MTV behind him. He was everywhere. He was everywhere, and the females loved Eminem.
Jay,
when Jay first came out, Jay wasn't going for that audience. Yes, Jay got there.
No, like the one I got. No one can fuck you better. Stays around, but that was a anthem. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, dog? Like, research your shit.
All right. Maybe it's a vibe. I felt like the females were rocking with M when he first came out. Jay came out for the streets. Jay didn't come right out immediately.
So you felt
my name is Slim
Shady.
Was for the
females were saying
that was not for the streets though.
No, what I'm saying is they were saying that the females was rocking with M
Jay
when he first came out.
Actually, you know what we do when the show goes syndicated? Research your shit and don't just say dumb shit.
No one has ever sold more.
Like, no, she said no one has ever said M was for the ladies.
Ever.
No, I'm just saying Stacey brought more Eminem joints, and I can see that.
Dog, I can name songs that Eminem was talking about getting into a fight with chicks.
People don't pay attention to lyrics like that. They just
you don't. They do.
Early on, it was whatever the track was.
I'm talking about Revival, and Kamikaze, his latest albums. He has.
Right. I'm Team Hove all day from day one.
I know you are, but Hove is not a better rapper than Eminem.
Just
point blank, period.
He's talking about lyrically. He's talking about lyrically. He's not talking about album sales. He's not talking about female friendly tracks. He's talking about lyrically, J Black.
Jay-Z is dope. He's not battling Eminem on his. Jay-Z would never in life, ever.
Yes, you know all the lyrics of Stan Kelly because you were rocking with Eminem as a female. Prove my point.
No, it was about a stalker. What the fuck are you talking about?
But she knew all the lyrics. I bet you she
know
know
how stupid that is, Jay. What you just said. Do you know how stupid that is?
She don't know all the Jay-Z lyrics when his first album.
Because he's not as good as Eminem.
You asshole.
You ride hard for Jay-Z
because Hove is the greatest to me. He's the number one.
You ride hard.
He's clearly for me.
Jay-Z has been smoked on more songs than any rapper in history. I love Jay-Z. Jay-Z is a brilliant businessman and an amazing artist.
Absolutely.
Nobody, if I break it down, nobody has been smoked harder on songs than Jay. Nobody.
All right. Well, T.I. said he wants to smoke, so we'll see if Swiss Beats and Timberland puts the verses together. Whatever, but when he trying to get 50 Cent in the ring, and 50 like, nah, I'm good. And T.I. been trying, so I think he's just trying. He's fishing right now. He wants a competitor and somebody he wants to do verses. And I don't know if he ever did it before or not, but if so, he wants to do it again.
Shout out to 50. Let me tell you, shout out to 50 simply because 50 has been consistent. He ain't scared of nobody. And he not going to get turned into verses because 50 is like, bitch, put me on verses and I need this amount of money.
And 50 don't go on nothing that he's not a guaranteed like if he's not going to come out on top, he's not doing it. He's not doing anything that he feels like he's not going to be coming out on top.
50 right now is sitting there making TV show after TV show after TV show after TV show. I don't give a damn. But don't get it fucked up. Jay-Z don't ever want to have a beat drop. And him and hold on. Let me finish.
I ain't saying that.
Let beat drop. And it's Jay and Eminem. Jay wants no smoke on that. Nobody wants that smoke. Let me tell you, the greatest rapper of all time, in my opinion, simply what I say is lyrics. I've never heard any rapper ever do what Eminem does on a microphone. Ever. Point blank, period. Rakim said it. Rakim was like, I've never heard.
You're entitled.
And Hove had his chance and got smoke. He got Jay-Z is amazing, but because Jay Black started me. And then when he got into a battle in New York and they were at 97, Nas destroyed him. These aren't my opinions. These are actual facts. They were on Hot 97 on Angie Martinez's show, and they said, New York, who won? Nas.
Shout out to Nas and his new album. I don't know if you listened to that all the way through.
It's amazing.
It's amazing.
Amazing. Nas right now is top 5 on his last 3 albums. King's Disease, King's
in his 40s, hitting 50.
Killing it. And yes, Black Thought can fuck with any rapper in history. If you want to tell me somebody who might stand up to Eminem, yes. I don't underestimate Black Thought. I'm talking about bars.
Yeah.
Bars.
For days. Bars. Come back and he's still spitting.
If Black Thought was better on Eminem, I'm not putting no money on nobody.
Nas ain't got no real album sales.
We're not gonna go there.
Whoa. He won a Grammy.
I'm just looking at album King. You said the last 4. I was looking at him. But go ahead.
No, for King's Disease, he won a Grammy. What are you talking about?
Oh, I'm not doubting it. I'm just
what a Grammy.
At least he didn't go and still nobody flow.
No. This is Jay Black. Oh, I'm looking at his album sales and I'm wondering. But the funny thing is, hold on. Here's the funny thing about Jay Black. When I bring up Eminem killing Jay-Z's album sales, but it's Jay-Z's wave, this is his flow. You can't pick and choose, dog.
When it comes to Jay-Z, he do.
Nas is literally won a Grammy, my dude.
All right, what you got next? Because Mike can keep going. So T.I. wants to smoke. We'll see who's going to give him the smoke.
I will keep killing you. I've been killing you for 2 days, Jay Black. You've been losing for 2 days. Dos dias. You've been losing. All right, so let's dog, he's been like Jay's been on a bad he not even on IG Live because he didn't want to take this ass whipping on IG Live. Like, literally. That's why he don't want to be on here.
It's funny. We got two open squares and you want to act like you can't do 2 things at the same time. Can't walk and shoot bubblegum at the same time. I'm producing a day.
I've been killing him for 48 hours. Do you understand? Jay-Z has over 20 Grammys. Yes. We're talking to Jay Black was saying that Nas ain't
Good morning, Jeanette Rochelle.
And he won a Grammy in his 40s. JP, we love Jay-Z. We love Jay-Z. We love Jay-Z. Absolutely. And JP Justice is one of the, like, JP really rocks for hip hop and obviously comedy because he's been doing it for a long time. But you got to understand, Jay Black, you don't see his square. He's such an arrogant bastard. This motherfucker will downplay what Nas has done. He got more white fans too, I think. They're like, who said he got more white fans? We're still talking about white fans with Eminem.
Oh, he's saying white. He said he feels like white people equals sales. He's trying to say that black people don't buy as I'm assuming black people don't buy as many records as white consumers. Is that what you're trying to say?
Amazing. Jay-Z has over 20 Grammys. Oh yeah.
All right.
But Jay Black always has his blinders on when it comes to Jay-Z. He always has tunnel vision with Jay-Z. He can't say nothing, against Jay-Z.
He won't even talk about Jay-Z losing the battle to Nas.
Yeah.
He won't even talk about that.
It was epic. It's part of hip hop history. So Jay Black don't need to acknowledge it, but it's part of hip hop history. It's never going away, Jay.
I don't acknowledge no loss because there wasn't a loss. It depends on the eyes on the beholder. I don't think he lost. I thought it was.
You don't think Jay-Z?
I think it was
wait.
I think it was a dope battle.
Wait. The woman that was hosting the show, Angie Martinez, who took the tally when Jay-Z was right there in the studio, said Jay-Z lost. So Jay-Z didn't lose.
Yeah.
Good morning, Shawn Robinson.
Cricket.
I'm sorry. I got Rodney Perry. I got the Herpes Goddess. I'm multitasking.
Shout out to
Jay-Z's the most amazing rapper, businessman ever because he lost a monumental battle in New York and it didn't affect his career. That's amazing. The problem is,
we're not refuting that.
No, exactly. The problem is he did lose the battle. He admitted he lost the battle sitting at Hot 97. That's what I'm saying. We still think Jay-Z is one of the greatest artists.
No, that ether was vicious. Time. The ether was vicious. That was a vicious track. It was. I give that. I will say that.
Okay. So finally, let's applaud Jay Black
for saying ether was dope. Yeah, that was
Jay-Z lost. Jay-Z lost.
He lost. Period. Point blank. We're not even gonna play these games today. Jay Black. We're not gonna play these games today about that.
He did a whole song and Hov did like a verse.
We're not gonna play these games about that.
Hov did a whole song.
No, that one didn't count. But go ahead.
He did a second whole song, Super Ugly, which you don't even remember Super Ugly.
No, I do.
You don't even remember Super Ugly.
You're special.
You know what? You know why? Because the
world it's like when me came back after Drake. That didn't count.
It's not even the same leverage of battle.
Hold on, it did count. Drake killed me. Back to back. He killed me. Like, we understand they're friends right now. We get your friends, but Meek got killed. Meek ain't get beat. Meek got killed by a singing bull.
JP Justice last said Mace used to smack Jay-Z. And don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. Mace got bars.
Stop. First of all, JP,
but we not gonna put them in the same category.
Don't go too extra. Mace was not. Mace might. Hold on. Mace might be JP. Mace might be one of the most overrated rappers ever until he's on a mixtape. When Mace was on a mixtape, Mace was crazy.
Yeah, and I don't even think people know that Mace.
Dog, Mace might have been the first mumble rapper. Mace was close to being the first mumble rapper when Diddy got him. He was probably the first. He was the closest to a mumble rapper we have ever heard. Now on a mixtape, Mace was
Murder Mace.
Yeah,
Mace was on fire.
Yeah.
So no disrespect. Drake did like stop. Like y'all understand. Ether spawned Jay-Z's neck and sent him to the lab.
Exactly.
Yes, it absolutely did.
Exactly.
And that's why I say Jay-Z is one of the greatest ever, because Jay-Z's Jay-Z's like when Mike Tyson lost to Buster Douglas, right? It didn't change his market. Everybody still wanted to watch Mike fight.
Yeah, you still want to see it.
But it wasn't a fluke. Because Mike never fought Buster Douglas ever again. Mike could have got a rematch immediately. Nope. Jay understands the science of this. He gets it. Mark said there's a video with Karis One, Pharoah Monch, Method Man, Eminem, and another old school rapper, and I knew M was going to be a problem. Because all them old school cats knew M was jumping from the free throw line and dunking.
It was unique to have a white boy being able to
take the race off the table. Take the color off the table.
Stop acting like they didn't play a part.
We're talking about lyrical content. We're talking about his style, his lyrical content.
All these acts any rapper. Fat Joe acts any rapper. They want no smoke with Eminem. What he's done for 15 years is lyrically amazing.
And his race didn't play a part initially.
No,
it wasn't a lot.
It was held against him. He wasn't Vanilla Ice. He was with Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg.
He wasn't Vanilla Ice, and he you paid closer attention, and then you saw that he was really dope.
No, we wanted to play the part. Hold on, I'll give you a perfect example. There was a radio personality named Zulu in Philadelphia.
Shout out to Zulu.
And Eminem came to the station just to do an interview. And because he was white, Zulu thought he was going to come at homeboy. Love Zulu. Slayed. Everywhere Eminem went, he had to prove his point and slay dudes. Everywhere. In 8 Mile. Look what Eminem did in 8 Mile, my dude. Hey, Mike, let's leave J Black alone just because he believes Jay-Z is better. And like J Black believe in the Pootie Tang can actually stop.
Not Pootie Tang.
James is, I don't know. He's a lot of old
Jay-Z is one of the greatest artists ever. I'm just saying. If you have an opinion and you think another rapper's better, I got it. Buster can't fuck with Eminem ever.
I think he's talking about verses. Verses is the difference.
Ever. When I tell y'all don't want Eminem to grab that microphone 4 or 5 times and spit some shit. Y'all don't want that.
That's his comfort zone.
Y'all don't want M to literally in 20 songs. He's
still white.
Y'all don't.
What up, D. Marie?
Hey, D. Marie.
Y'all don't want that white boy. You know what? Let me stop saying white boy. Y'all don't want that MC to grab that mic 4 times and spit something.
Yeah, give him his respect because he is an MC, not a rapper.
Has nothing to do with him being white.
Definitely.
That MC right there, if a beat drops, I will put him against anybody who has ever grabbed a microphone. Ever.
Speaking of MC, wasn't it somebody fighting?
JP Justice said, I'm going live now, start some smoke. Send the link is in the comments. Hey JB, do you want to get on here with us right now? If you want to get on, we can send you the link.
Go to YouTube, is in the comments. But I think Rodney should be.
Emma's a great rapper, but not great. Rodney, he's sold more records than everybody. Y'all don't get it. Y'all don't understand. He had the biggest hit with Rihanna.
But not great records.
Dog.
So Emma's a great rapper, Rodney saying, but not great records.
Dog. But my thing is he sold more records than everybody. Everybody.
Rodney, can we agree that Nas spanked Jay-Z ass on Ether?
Oh my God. I want y'all to
listen. You work my nerves with that.
Hold on. I want y'all to Google Eminem songs. And y'all gonna be like, oh. oh shit, oh. And when y'all research his songs, y'all gonna be like, my bad.
You like commercial hit.
Dog, he's got commercial hits and he's got grimy hits. He's the only rapper. He got commercial hits and grimy hits, dog. This motherfucker, Chloroseptic, the remix with Too Chainz.
White people brought that ish.
White people didn't. It was black people who brought him into the game. You ignorant fucks. It's black people who brought him into the game.
Good morning, Rodney Perry. Good morning,
Ladies and gentlemen, a friend to the goddamn show.
I love the salt and pepper. I see the salt and pepper.
Rodney Perry.
I see the salt and pepper. Yeah, no, that's salt and pepper.
That's that salt and pepper.
Yeah, with the hat,
Smooth.
Rodney got some of the dopest hats in the game. He got some of the dopest hats. Fuck you, Rodney. You got some dope ass hats, yo.
That hat just changed everything. Changed everything.
Go ahead, Rodney.
I'm not here to dispute you, Mike. First of all, but how about this? Eminem is great. We all know that. But in a versus Jay-Z, he's gonna lose because he don't have no He don't have no like. If I want to commit suicide, I'm listening to him. If I'm mad at my girl, I listen to him. You know what I'm saying? Him got lyrics. You don't want to battle him, but I'll put a record for record. He can't touch Jay.
Dog, I respect what you're saying. I'm just saying, if you look at the stats and you look at the number of songs,
nobody wants to smoke with him. Nobody.
And what I'm saying is what Jadakiss did to Dipset. Jay-Z does not want to stand on the stage with Eminem and a beat drop and he starts spazzing in New York City. I will even do it in New York City. If he starts spazzing.
That's more than fair to say. That's more than fair.
That's all I'm saying. And I love Jay-Z. I think Jay-Z is one of the greatest artists that we've ever seen. I just think in the versus process that Eminem has an edge on him because there's something lyrically. I just don't think anybody's ever done what Eminem's done. But go ahead.
Now, Eminem versus Amy Winehouse on a suicide watch.
That would be dope. That would be dope. Because somebody got to die, Rodney. Somebody got to. Oh, that was bad. Wait. Emmy's,
I cannot. She's not slipping.
Why did I let Rodney suck me into that? Why?
You got sucked into the vacuum. Can we at least can you at least
of a comedian? He's a comedian.
Oh, baby.
That's a good pivot. That was a great pivot. Great move, Rodney.
Yes.
I'll come back in. I'm come back in a few minutes.
Go ahead, Rodney, please. Oh, Rodney just got
this is real life. Yeah, real life. He said, I can't mess with y'all this morning.
Rodney just destroyed our life. Like Rodney just.
Yeah, right. That was good. How he pivoted to the kid, the school, to being a parent. Now he's
gotta go.
Yeah, feed into Rodney Perry talking about Amy Winehouse and Eminem. Oh God, Jesus, my God.
You get the gist of it.
Oh my God. All right, let's take a break, y'all.
You get the gist.
Wellness Wednesdays.
We got Wellness Wednesdays. We got the nurse and Herpes Goddess on the same day.
Yes.
Generally we do, but I think it was a miscommunication with the Herpes Goddess, so we'll have her back next week.
And JP Justice, how do we send JP Justice the actual link? Because JP Justice, he's a problem. Like
he want to start some smoke. And you better not be on Jay Black's side, or I'm gonna find a way to mute you.
No, JP is one of my friends in comedy, but he's a fucking problem. He's a fucking problem. Like you're like he's gonna set it off.
I can send you the link. You just text it to him, Mike. There we go. We can have him on the show right after the break. Or he can go to YouTube, just search Media Room 360 or LinkedIn.
You put the link or LinkedIn.
Why LinkedIn got us popping all of a sudden? What's going on with LinkedIn?
Yeah, we are now on LinkedIn. Like that's
oh, y'all resume having motherfuckers.
After the show, I'm adding this link to my LinkedIn account.
Oh, y'all references having motherfuckers over there. I ain't got no references.
Tell me you are the reference.
I am the reference. James K. Yeah. James K. Jr. says in the movie 8 Mile, those verses from Eminem was not scripted. Yes, Mike is correct. No one wants to battle him. Hell,
Detroit,
we have the shelter where you can actually battle people.
He from Detroit. James is repping his
Watch
city.
your mouth, motherfucker. Black Mafia is from fucking Detroit. What you gonna kill us? Kill? What are you doing? What are you doing?
You talking about me?
Yes, talking about.
No, I just said he's repping his hood.
Oh, you were saying it's slick. We could die. What if we got a comedy show? We could die.
We been waiting for y'all to come to Detroit.
We gonna die over my goddamn knock jokes because Jay Black said some shit. Detroit, we love you.
I think Trick is in your DM now.
We love you, Jay. We love you, Detroit. Jay be causing problems and shit.
For no reason.
I just need you to go on. I just need you to go on record and say that Jay-Z got smacked in ether, and I will never bother you again.
No, just because everyone knows you used to date Nas.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Nas is I respect Nas lyrically. I respect him. He's as an artist and as an MC. So let me. I just need you to say on record.
You gonna keep on needing that.
Jay Black understands that honestly, and I'm gonna say this without raising my voice.
Come on, Dave.
I think Nas is a better rapper than Jay-Z.
You just always just say anything just to try to get a reaction.
No. I'm not saying it. No. I believe it. Nas is a better rapper.
Let it sink in, Jay Black. Let it sink in.
Not Nas is
Mike's
like,
opinion
and I believe Jay-Z is one of the greatest rappers of all time. Nas,
Shawn.
Listening to his recent work. I'm not talking about his classics.
Because everybody want to go to the classics. Everybody want to go to Illmatic. Everybody want to go start there. Let's even evaluate his most recent stuff that he's dropped over the last couple of years.
The shit that Nas is spitting right now is on some old dogs. Like, and I know you haven't heard it. King Disease 1 and 2, and the last joint, what was it? Hit Boy that he did.
Hit Boy did. Yeah, Hit Boy
did. Them nine songs are fucking ridiculous, dog. Like, I'm not even saying this.
Magic.
I just didn't even know that Nas was gonna stay on this level like this. I love Jay-Z,
but he did it like it was a sport. You know what I mean? Like that. I think the essence, and I'm not even gonna go into that because Grumpy Grumpy Smurf over there in the square over there. He ride Jay-Z dick all day.
Hold on, real quick. JB Justin is Media Room 360. Media Room 360. Okay, Nas, Jay-Z is very close. Whoever you pick, you pick. They're very close.
Uh-oh. His sister Juice from BMF is
yes, that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to tell Jay Black to shut up.
Disrespectful to Detroit. Stop that. Whatever.
You kind of had a little edge.
I said he's repping Detroit because that's where he's from. He's
there was something else. There was something else. She was saying, Lil, you a little extra, and we don't want no problems. We don't know. Let me bring JP. See if I bring JP on Instagram.
I just sent the link in the comments again. So if he click on the link through YouTube, Facebook, or
JP's a good dude,
Twitch or whatever,
hilarious comedian, but JP is extra as fuck. And and JP knows I got nothing but love. But I know JP's a hilarious comedian. Goddamn. But when he comes in here, I already know that square gonna get bigger if he comes in here. Pause.
Link too, Mike, so you can forward it to him if need be. No. And who was that rapper that was fighting? Somebody, as you showed, it was a clip of somebody fighting.
Oh, it was NLE Chopper was at an airport and
fighting an NBA YoungBoy fan, a fan.
It was corny because the fan tried to act like he knocked him out. He didn't.
Let me see this.
I didn't even see the fan connect. Like maybe I need to watch the clip a couple more times, but I didn't even see the fan really tag him.
I asked you mad times. What? Stop playing.
Pussies. You're a bunch.
Wait, that was the fight?
When NLE
kind of slipped. Too much.
He slipped when he was bobbing and weaving and jabbing, and the fan ran when he
play it. Yeah. Play the video again. And then
I asked you 9 times. What? Stop playing.
The dude fell.
That would be NLE.
Hold on. NL.
That wasn't a knockdown.
And he got up because he had a bag on his back, and
it looked like it weighed more than him.
And the dude ran off and said, "I knocked you out." How do you run off and say, "I knocked you out"?
First of all, when
the dude is standing up.
And rules of fighting, when you like this and you do like this, it better be followed up with a jab or something. You don't do like this. Like, come on.
You can't.
What are you, 5?
JP, make sure you get on my IG too. Are you on your laptop, JP?
No, I'm on my computer, brother. I am here for the smoke this morning.
Oh, but
he's out here for the smoke.
I was laying down, and when I heard the topic, I jumped up. I was like, somebody gonna talk the truth? When you talk about
Jay, but let me get you on. Put your phone so I can get you on the IG Live too, because I want to get your followers and everything on the IG Live too.
Yo, when people speak of Jay-Z in these battles, people get emotional.
I was there.
I'm on live right there. I'm gonna turn my sound down so that this way we're not.
All right. All right, JB, bring you in here and go ahead, Jay. Go ahead. I already told you. JP's a lot. He's a lot.
All right, so here we go. What up, people? People start joining in.
Did Nas win the battle?
Of course.
Thank you.
Yo, let me tell you, Nas won that battle so bad. If you listen to mixtape after Ether, you hear Jay-Z starting to brag about things that he know that Nas wasn't doing. I'm getting ready to go to Cabo. I ain't got no socks on. I'm going where there's no mosquitoes. Yo,
Thank you.
Sent him into the lab. Yo, he spun his head so hard with Ether. What's that track? You said it earlier. What's the one he did after Ether?
He was like Boho.
Super Ugly.
Super Ugly, yeah.
Super Ugly has got to be the worst diss track in history. You hear me? He couldn't answer. Let me tell you, Nas has always been an artist for hip hop before he's like someone out there just gaining off of hip hop. He's doing it for the artistry. He's doing it for his heart. He's not doing it for the charts. He's never done it for the charts. That first album was a classic, but he never meant to do that for the charts. He's just being an artist. You know what I'm saying? And you can see the artistry in the legacy of his family, his father, and all the stuff that he talks about. You can see that there's artistry. Jay-Z, don't get it twisted. Jay-Z has got to be in your top 5, if not your top 3 hip hop artists. But Jay-Z knows how to use other elements of hip hop.
Yeah,
other elements of hip hop. He knows how to say those words to connect with the people. And I'm not saying that Jay-Z ain't flying. Jay-Z ain't saying no fly shit throughout his career. He really has. He has really said some fly stuff in the years. He's done his career subliminally. That's why the track that he did Nas was so like because he actually came out and said Nas. He actually came out and said, what's the two guys? The two rapping dudes that he did in that song. He said Nas and Prodigy.
Prodigy.
Oh, Prodigy, yeah.
That was like one of the only songs that he ever blatantly said
somebody's name.
Other than that, he has done his career subliminally.
Yes, Stacey.
Back in the day, and that's what I was saying. And you said no. Back in the day, Mace used to smack him around in those mixtapes.
No, the mix. That's what I said. I said the mixtape. I said the mixtapes.
And them Murder Mace mixtapes.
Yeah.
Murder Mace, Killer Cam, and the Warlocks and DMX.
Yes.
Smack Jay-Z around so hard, and Mace is people look at his later part of his career and go, oh, Mace is this. Mace changed the game. He wasn't a mumble rapper. He was one of them first smooth rappers that after Mace, then you seen the Black Rob style, then you seen everybody else's style. Mace actually changed the game of hip hop, and no one gives him that kind of credit.
Well, what I'm saying, JP, is that that's what I said. the mixtapes. Mace is one of the vicious MCs on the mixtapes.
Murder Mace. You don't want Murder Mace.
But when Diddy got him on songs, he did what he was supposed to do.
Right.
He did what I would have done. We all would have done.
Dancing Diddy Bop.
Yeah, we were like, let's make. So I don't want to discount Mace is crazy.
But now let's get to this big topic. People keep playing with this boy Eminem. Stop playing with him. Hands down, if he's not your number one rapper, you're hating. Listen, not number one, number two, or number three, number one. And the only thing people keep saying is white boy, white boy, white boy, white boy. Let me tell you this, even as a white boy, he has put one hand behind his back because of the terminology and the things that he can't say. And he'll still smoke your favorite rapper. You tell me, watch this. You tell me the elements of your number one rapper. Not who your rapper is. Tell me the elements. What makes your number one rapper number one? Oh, he's conscious. Eminem's conscious. Well, he got fly flow. Eminem got fly flow. He's this. He can tell stories. Eminem can tell stories. That I have to take white boy off the table. And don't get it twisted. Yes, he is a visitor to our culture, but he lets you know he's a visitor, and he doesn't want to be no more than a visitor to the culture. That's what makes this white boy so fucking.
Hey, JP, if he was allowed to say the N-word,
oh my God,
the game would be over. If he got a pass, and all rappers said, "Okay, M, we're gonna allow you to say the N-word, and we're gonna allow you to say a bunch of stuff that you are now allowed to say."
Game would be over.
If people would drop microphones, and be like, "You take that."
Listen, your favorite rapper talks about how fly Eminem is, so that tells you how fly Eminem is. You know,
J Black.
His wordplay that can phenomenally change whenever he wants it to change. The terminologies and the syntax, the things that this man talks about that no one talked about disrespecting their mother the way he did that.
So what do you say? Some people say that's a gimmick when he just try to flip up that.
How is it a gimmick 20 years later?
How
can it be a gimmick 20 years later when you found out his mom is really a drug addict, and you found out what he went through with his girlfriend was real, and you found out what he went with his daughter is real? Like, this motherfucker really put everything on the line.
You tell me what's not a gimmick in these hip hops, in these guys' career. Jay-Z had a whole bunch of gimmicks, and his gimmick was that he would taunt everybody and flaunt the ads. I'm the number one, and I'm blah blah blah. So everybody had a gimmick. But
my thing is, M didn't have a gimmick because it all turned out true. His mom really was fucked up.
Well, take 50 Cent for example. 50 Cent. You know what 50 Cent's gimmick was when his album was about to drop? He bullied the whole industry. He would bully and talk about everybody, and everybody all of a sudden is talking about 50 Cent and all that kind of stuff. So everybody had what they call a gimmick. You know what I'm saying? He got shot. Oh, he was in a so like you said, Mike, it can't be. It's not a gimmick. He's talking his truth, but no one else would dare to go there. No one was talking about raves in a hip hop song. No one was talking about popping pills and mushrooms in a hip hop song. Nobody was talking about fans in a. No, I take that back. People were talking about fans, but no one was talking about these things. And this, and I had to stop calling him this white boy. This hip hop artist just knew how to do it, bro. He just knew how to do it. And Jay-Z wants none of that smoke. Now I'll tell you this. Jay-Z, Busta Rhymes, Black Thought, Nas, there's a few others that are unversable.
Kendrick.
Well, Kendrick is nice, but he's still relatively new. And I think J. Cole.
We're like 7 years in Kendrick's career now.
But watch this. You can put J. Cole against what's the name? J.I.D., who isn't as popular. Watch this. He's not as popular as Kendrick.
No,
but J.I.D. got some bars, bro.
No, I love Jay, but he's not. I think Kendrick, if you listen to him, is the closest thing to M. Kendrick is the closest thing to M if you listen to his albums. If you listen to his wordplay and listen to what he does.
I don't even want my face on the screen like that.
Y'all say whatever y'all say. Kendrick's the only dude that could not release an album for 3 years, and people are sitting there fiending. And he released one single, and the whole world turned upside down. And everyone's like, "Where is it? Where is it, Kendrick? Where is it?" No, it's not here yet.
Kendrick tapped into the main vein of culture. And
did you hear Kendrick's album? His single, the diss when he dissed everybody on the fucking track.
Yeah, you talking about
that's Eminem.
Yeah,
that's Eminem.
Yeah,
he dissed Big Sean. He dissed everybody that he was on a song with.
That was some Rakim. That was some Rakim.
K Dot is that shit is fire. That's Eminem.
Listen, people, I want you to know I'm not taking nothing away from these artists. Like, I know these artists are fly. So I know K Dot. I know what's the name is fly. I'm not taking nothing away, but you can't hold a torch to this guy Eminem. K Dot is not really. If you want to say he's on that path to maybe someday being like that, okay, I'll accept that.
I'll put him on a track with Eminem, and he's the only person lyrically
he is on the track with Eminem. He is on the track with Eminem.
I know, and
Mike been screaming KRS-One is his greatest, his favorite, the best of all time. And now he's Eminem banner now.
He's in his top, but that doesn't mean that there's not room for other people.
Mike always been screaming KRS-One.
No, KRS-One is.
I know him.
First of all, let me explain to you something. Let me explain this right now to everybody on the squares. There is no such thing as the greatest ever. There's no such thing. You can't make facts out of opinions. Everybody has an opinion, and you can't make it factual because people have opinions. What you can do is say, because your checklist is going to be different from my checklist. Mm-hmm. There's no greatest basketball player ever. Mm-hmm. If I watch Will Chamberlain score 100 points, you're not going to convince me that anybody's ever better than him. So everybody has a checklist. So let's get that straight. It's your favorite rapper. It's your favorite rapper. KRS-One to me is my favorite rapper of all time because he's the only rapper who made me open a Bible. When I heard why is that, I was like, is this true? I didn't even know how to navigate through a Bible. I had no idea. And I was from the Bronx. So when South Bronx came out, the dude changed my life. Mm-hmm. I remember KRS-One doing a promo for DJ Red Alert on Kiss FM. And he said, when I sat down to write the Jam South Bronx, I had to put on my Nikes and my Nike socks. I said, what would KRS possibly say to a whack MC and crackhead DJ talking about rest in peace, Miss Magic and Marley Marl? Dog, if a kid is 15 and Drake comes out when he's 15 and he goes till 25, how can you tell that kid Drake's not the greatest rapper ever?
Back then we didn't. Back then hip hop was so in its raw essence that to feel counted and to feel like they're talking about you, like a song like South Bronx or even The Bridge Is Over or whatever song was repping that area or that group of people. You felt strong, like that was your God. That was your.
But Jameek, what was the one rapper that touched you that was your? Like, and I'm not gonna say pause because we overly pause everything. That was your dude that you were like that dude attacked. You were like when you heard that song, whatever age you were, that was that rapper that just got you.
There was two. KRS-One. Are you a philosopher? Yes.
Yes. I think very deeply.
I think very deeply. And when the Wu-Tang Clan came out, bro, you could not tell me they wasn't saying what I wanted to say, and I wasn't a Wu member. I wanted to get the bread. But no, KRS-One was the first one. You know, I'm born and raised Harlem in the Bronx right here. So when KRS-One came out with South Bronx and The Bridge Is Over and not Rebel Without a Pause. I forgot the other one that he came out with. It was an incredible album. Like, oh my God, like you couldn't go anywhere without that album being played. So KRS-One is my definite first one. And one of the things KRS-One said about Eminem, he put, now watch this now, before y'all in the comments go crazy, listen to what he said. He said Eminem uses all the elements of rap. He puts metaphors and blah, blah, blah. He puts this with that. He uses wordplay. He does blah, blah, blah. He uses all the elements of hip hop. He said the only artist that can do it on that level. Ready for this? Method Man. From KRS-One. Karis once said Method Man uses all the elements of hip hop.
Dog, Method Man is one of the most underrated MCs. When I tell you, if you really listen to what Meth does, dog, I mean, there's so many. Okay, so let me go around. So Mo, what was the rapper that affected you the most that you just...
So of course I've always loved hip hop. I love KRS-One. You know, that's one of my faves. But when I really just started to, I think, immerse myself in it and listen, it would be Nas.
J Black.
I mean, all day. I mean, that's something he's never dropped something that even the albums that were leaked, he had to go back in the studio and release another one after that. I listen to all of them from front to back. I never skip over tracks.
And the funny thing is, I have
out of all of the artists.
I have one of his leaked albums, and I told him, and he was not happy about that. But I do have one. I do have when they had
artist. That's that artist stuff.
Yeah,
and I was like, but I got it. But it was one of them. I said the unreleased one was dope as fuck.
Yeah, they leaked it early, and then he went back in the studio and did a
whole nother. Drinking and Driving, the song he has is amazing. But go ahead, J Black. Who was the rapper that actually, like, it wasn't about record sales. It was just they got you. Like, this is the one that you relate to.
They got me.
No, you relate to it. Like, this is, for some reason, these songs you relate to.
Honestly, probably Biggie. Like, when I connected, I connected with Big, and it felt like
Edgar. What up?
Yeah, I would probably, I'm holding number one, and then Big's my number two. But Big is, I don't even know. I always flip flop between 1 and 2 with Big and Jay.
You know what's crazy with Big? Go ahead. I'm sorry, Jay.
No, go ahead. But Big, I felt connected.
You know what's crazy with Ready to Die? The crazy thing is, when I heard, first of all, the album was perfect. I don't agree with the content, but I was a kid. I was rocking out. Like, now as a parent, now I'm like, what the fuck was my kid listening to?
Suicidal Thoughts, bro. I had
that's the best. That's the best song on the whole album, Jameek.
As a grown man, when I went back to listen to Suicide Thoughts, I was like, kids shouldn't be listening to this.
Like but that's the one. That's the one that is maybe like poetically, like on a William Shakespeare tragic writing. Dog, that's the one. Jameek, I can't believe you said that. Because I've never had a conversation with somebody who understood.
Who brought that up? Yeah.
That is that song right there is the darkest.
That I want to go to hell because I'm a piece of shit. So this is the one thing about Biggie that they used to always say. What's his name? Rest in peace. Digital Underground. He said, Shock G said, when Biggie gets on the track, it's like a jazz artist, and he just knows how to rhyme to the beat, and he knows how to make the beat, and that's
exactly what he does. Yeah,
he said, and that's what connects with the people. How he just flows like a winter march.
Live from Bedford, the livest one.
And he just rides.
Yeah, exactly.
He said Pac was a preacher. If you listen to Pac, it was like listening to a preacher. So he broke down like the cadence of hip hop and stuff like that. Like, he was right. He was on the mark, Shawn. You said, I don't just listen to hip hop. I'm breaking it down to its raw element. Like, okay, let's listen to this. And when you listen to Jay-Z, I'm not Jay-Z. When you listen to Biggie just knows how to rhyme right to the beat.
He's a jazz musician. That is the most and dog. And Tupac is the pastor. And Tupac is really telling you, this is what has to happen. This is what I'm doing, whether it's bad or good. Wow, that analogy that Shock G put was actually 100% spot the fuck on.
Yeah, I can remember my history of jazz teacher, Shirley Scott, which is one of the greatest piano players. And she broke down. She made us take our music today and bring it into the classroom, and she broke down Biggie. She went for certain tracks. She went and she broke them down to us, and it just opens you up to just the process. When you break it down and break down just not even the lyrics, the content, but just breaking down those notes and how they ride the beat. Definitely the cadence.
And the only thing I will say about this, and nobody, like, people get mad at me when I say this.
No, I'm laughing at James. Sorry, go ahead.
But to be honest, I really love 2 Live Crew, but their songs were.
He said Too Short, 2 Live Crew. Is he for real?
First of all,
we love. Wait, Too Short is dope.
Pump your brakes.
Too Short is dope. Stop playing. Too Short is dope.
Both those artists changed the game of hip hop, so you got to give them respect. Like,
and I got my ass whooped for singing.
Who let Rodney Who let Rodney back up in this bitch? Who let him? Like, what are we doing here?
Yo, I'm coming to get your closet of hats, bro. I'm
coming. First of all, Rodney, get on my IG live because we're not doing it. Are you on your phone or your laptop?
I got both.
Can you get on your laptop? I mean, can you get on your phone so I can get you on IG live? I just want to say this about rappers, and I want to say this while everybody's on here. And this is what scares me, and why rappers.
As a Rodney as well.
He dropped off.
He wants you on both, Rodney.
Yeah, he's gonna get there. He'll get it. He'll get it. This would always always worries me about rappers. I believe in manifestation. I believe in things that you put into the universe. I truly do that. I believe that, and I've seen it in my life, and I'm sure Jameek, you've seen it. Mo, you've seen it. J Black, you've seen it when you put something out there. It's just scary that rappers say certain things. And I go like, God, don't put that out there. And I'm not going to quote the Biggie lyric that I have the most problem with.
No, tell me so I can.
Biggie got tons of rape lyrics.
When he said,
"Wow, God,
he came right in, right?"
No, I know, Rodney is really my uncle in real life. I think I'm older than Rodney, but Rodney's my uncle in real life. He can say whatever the fuck he wants, and I was like, "It's Uncle Rodney." When he said, "Kidnap a kid, fuck him in the ass, and throw him over a bridge," Diddy should not have allowed that lyric to be there.
Yeah,
Diddy wrote it.
No,
but the shock value, you got to think during that time, the shock value of that's what that was all about. I really don't. I don't think that.
All I'm saying is, number one, when Biggie said that, I said, "Dog, you can't say that about a kid, and you can't say that. You can't." When Tupac said on the diss song, and I know it's a diss song, so we give him all the leverage in the world. We go, you can say whatever. When he was talking about fucking Biggie's wife, there's a lot there where you got to go like, you talking about fucking kids and you talking about fucking somebody's wife. Now, I don't mean this to be mean. You manifest this and put this in the world and y'all both die. You can't just put anything into the universe, y'all. You just can't. Like, there's a certain point where I know we want to make believe that the lyrics had nothing to do with it, and cool, if you believe that. I believe in things I put in the universe have actually come to me. We just can't say whatever we want to say, y'all. We just can't.
Well, then if that's the case, why do you like Eminem then?
I agree with you because I think Eminem has said some stuff that is so outlandish.
So why do you give Eminem the pass then?
Because it fits his narrative.
No, I don't give Eminem the pass. I'm
J Black.
No, I'm sitting there hoping that one of these women ain't gonna come kill him. But everything
making too much money. Everybody figured out when you making money like that.
Yeah, but cats were making money. Like, people were making money. Everybody was making money. Rodney, who's the rapper that really touched you? That the rapper that really seemed to, or it doesn't have to be a rapper, just the artist that really got you, and you were like, wow, I don't know why it seems like this motherfucker like has a message to me.
And don't say Africa Bambaataa.
No, sir. I mean, I'm a huge Big Daddy Kane fan. I think he marked time, and having dark skin and being dark complected. No, it was a real thing for me, and and he gave me a reference point, and so Big Daddy Kane. But I mean, it's so many cats. Like recently, I'm driving in the car, I'm listening to Kool Moe D. It's lyrics that I didn't hear as a kid that I hear as an adult.
Yeah,
and I'm like, how is this guy so fucking good? Like, Kool Moe D is a cold ass rapper, dude.
One of the best that ever did it.
So let me ask y'all a question. So if y'all gonna sit here and say Kool Moe D, KRS-One, blah 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 blah, how come y'all ain't saying LL? because you know LL.
LL was one of the best MCs bar none
ever.
Yo, let me you know LL shut down. This is what made. Oh my God! Please listen to this. Follow this.
Rodney, get on IG Live, please. If I get you on there.
You told me to get on this. What you want?
No,
me
he
to
wants
do?
you.
No, but get on. No, you said you had your laptop.
He wants you on both of them. So get on.
I want you on both of them.
Yo, what made
did he just drop completely off? Like,
and then Mo left. And why did Mo leave? Mo, what was your beef?
No,
stop talking to Rodney like that.
Go ahead, Jimmy.
What made the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame induction fly and so interesting that this past season was the fact there's so many levels to that LL Jay-Z beef. There's a story that LL wanted to battle Jay-Z in front of Encore here in Queens, and Jay-Z ran out and dipped on him. Of course, it's the Jay-Z taking over Def Jam and doing away with LL's career. LL has said subliminally so many things directed to Jay-Z, and Jay-Z never answers him. So when they finally get inducted to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame at the same time, and Jay-Z turns around and says on stage live, and LL, you was one of those warriors too. Real hip hop artists were sitting there going, like people that paid attention throughout the years, sitting there going, wow, this is incredible. Like, when is this beef going to really settle? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's not gonna settle. But I do have a question, y'all, and I will ask y'all.
Sequoise too.
Sequoise, so the nurse practitioner. We got some
ovaries.
We got some ovaries is in the building. Why do hip hop artists feel so privileged to be part of the fucking Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
That's a big deal, Mike Shawn.
It's not us. It's the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, rock artists would never be part of the Hip Hop Hall of Fame. Like, why do we dick ride these cats to be part of something that was stolen? Well, hold on, Ronnie. Hold on. In all seriousness, hold on, Ronnie. The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is something that was stolen from everybody, from black people. No, fuck everybody, black people.
Hey, Rodney, mute your phone, Rodney.
Why would he
mute your phone?
What?
I did. What? I turned it down. What I got to do?
No, it's not bad. Lower your drink.
That hat is everything.
Yeah, somebody else said that. That's fine.
Sit and be it. They're like so happy to be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. That's not hip hop.
It's the bar that
who said
industry. It's the bar that the industry has.
Who said it?
That's what I'm saying. It's the bar.
No, what people said it?
There's a little feedback.
White people, of course, white people.
A little bit.
It's the bar that white people set that hip hop artists want to achieve. Like right now, Jay-Z's big what Jay-Z wants to achieve is that he wants to drop albums like the Rolling Stones. He wants to be out there as long as the Rolling Stones. So it's like they're chasing
white people.
White people shit. Yeah.
He said you can blame Run
You can't give rock and roll to white people.
Rodney, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is based on. It's not who created rock and roll. They're not going to address who created rock and roll. So they're not going to create. My thing is like, why are we fiending to be part of this white people situation? We're hip hop.
You're saying we should have our own.
Yes.
Now be careful when you say that. Now I agree. Now watch this. I agree, but be careful when you say that. So in other words, what you say, and this is what I tell people all the time: if we don't have our own, then we will never get the things, the accolades that we're supposed to get, because we're always being put up against some white rock group or something white where we don't get it. You know what I'm saying? So to have the Black Rock and Roll Hall of Fame or the urban or the hip hop or blah blah blah. That's why I'm a firm believer in the categories. The categories is so that everybody can achieve the number one slot in their categories.
I just go ahead, Rodney. What did you want to say, Rodney?
What I really wanted to say is JP and J Black need to take these damn glasses off.
You got your Jeffrey Dahmer hat up in here. You talking about our cool hat, our vision. You got your Clarissa hat on.
I can't stand how fly they look, and it really upsets me. I don't like it.
I wasn't ready.
I don't like it. Put them next to each other. They look like some sort of singing group. I don't like it.
I'm gonna switch up.
And see, and I know Jay people he look like LL, so I know why he brought that up.
Wait, now you made this man look like Grand Poobah. Put your shades back on, bro.
Well, no, it's just dark. I'm good. I got some different ones. We good.
Y'all are assholes. All right. Sequoise, our nurse practitioner. We got to bring you in here. She's the one that keeps us healthy and keeps us safe. So we're going to bring you into this because we're going to get into your, what you do and how to build our immune system and stuff like that. Is there a rapper that actually touched you that was the one that not touched you? That's a bad, that was so bad.
She quit you like she's been around. She probably been touched by a rapper.
You about to say mystical.
I ain't claiming it.
Is there a rapper that music inspired you, that you were like, you felt connected? Those are the words, connected to. Those are the words.
Queen Latifah.
Oh, really? So it was this.
You calling the ish.
Right.
That was my song.
But did that really connect with you where you were like, you and your girls were like,
because it when the song came out, I was dealing with a similar thing and I got in trouble for popping him in the eye. So
you really punched somebody in the eye?
You said Queen Latifah.
Oh, wow. Well, God bless you. Like, was it the right hand or the left hand? What do you hit him with?
It's always the right.
It's always, you know what? I love our nurse. I love our nurse. She said it's always the goddamn right. All right.
I'm mad that she threw that off the hip like quick. Like she said, what? It's always the right.
It's always the right. It's always the right.
Always the right.
All right. So let me ask everybody in the squares. When Kanye does this song Easy, right? I was really disappointed simply because he made the lyric he was gonna beat Pete Davidson's ass. And I saw a bunch of hood dudes. And they went like this. Everybody look at me. They went like this. If they got a video, they were like, and beat Pete Davidson's ass. They was like, oh, when did you get points for threatening to beat a comedian's ass? Now, be clear. There are a lot of comedians you want no smoke with. Let's be clear. But on the general, like, Jameek is like, how tall are you, Jameek? What are you?
6'8".
You're 6'8", 200 what?
No, 310.
310. So Kanye's never going to come at you. Like, Rodney was in the military. Like, Rodney probably got some shit that he got some things that you probably don't want no problems with. Now, I am the majority of comedians. You don't get points for coming at Pete Davidson.
No, you do.
Can I say something, Mike Shawn?
All right, well, go ahead, Rodney. Go. And then Jameek, go right there.
It's not coming at a comedian. It's coming at a dude that's smashing your wife.
There you go.
Facts.
But what are you mad at? You were smashing chicks. You were the reason why the relationship is over. And I guarantee you this. If Kim Kardashian had been smashing the game, he wouldn't have said that.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
he did. Didn't the game say that they smashed?
No. And I'm saying Kanye would never said that.
Hold it, Michael Shawn. What's her name? What's your name? Sequoise, you ain't shit for that pod early in the morning.
But didn't he say that? He said he slashed Kim and Chloe.
Hey,
am I tripping or did he not say that?
Don't bring up that old shit. Don't bring that up.
Okay.
That is great. This is the hypocrisy of Kanye. The dude you made a song with fucked your girl.
Well, you gotta understand.
You ain't say nothing crazy to him. You said something crazy to Pete Davidson.
You gotta understand. They all been smacking Kanye around. Think about what Justin Timberlake. Remember when he did this on Saturday Night Live when he started smacking Kanye around, talking about how crazy he get. Remember that second verse? He just went crazy on Kanye. So Kanye, you got to give this to Kanye, man. Please, if you've never seen a genius, a living genius. His mind is scattered. So he is a true definition of artist. So is he going to say some things that we ain't going to understand right now? I bet you, just like there's a class for Tupac, when he dies, there's gonna be a class on the ideology of Kanye. You know what I'm saying? He just says sporadic things, and he says the things that people want to hear. And you're supposed to say that when someone that doesn't feel right.
He's a genius, and you are absolutely right. I said that about the album Donda, that Donda album was going to be researched in colleges.
Hey,
like they're actually going to do classes in colleges about it. But it doesn't mean you can be a genius, you can have mental problems, and you can also be a coward.
You think he's a coward?
Yes.
I don't think he's a coward.
Coming at Pete Davidson is cowardly.
I think you're emotionally close. I think you're emotionally close to the concept of him being a comic. Take the concept of him being a comic out of it and talk about the man that's...
No, he's a coward. He's a coward. Kanye is a coward when it comes to picking with Pete Davidson, because you made a song with a dude that rammed up in your girl. You made a song with Game.
They both artists though.
But not only that, he ran up in his wife before him. So, you know, it's not Kanye. Pete Davidson took his girl, took his wife.
He didn't take his wife. You lost your wife, dummy.
Yeah, we know that part. We know that.
They don't. But my thing is, you wouldn't do this if the guy, if the person that Kim was with right now was anybody that was threatening. Kanye wouldn't say this.
No, but here goes Mike Shawn. Here goes. Like, they were all friends. That's what make what Pete did whack.
He didn't go holler at her. She came to him.
No. You're right. And I think she's at the center of all this shit, and she's horrible for it.
Always.
You know, but
if we're gonna shoot,
I can't say if Kim Kardashian offered me some vagina, I'd have to have a talk with my wife. And
he's such a slut.
I'm sorry.
I don't know if I wouldn't have been a part of it. And I'm a Kanye fan.
Dog, if Kim offered me some vagina, I would have done it in front of Kanye and be like, we just gonna square up afterwards. Like,
I would have done it in front of my wife.
I would have done it on top of my wife. Listen. Sequoise, so if Kim Kardashian wanted to be with you,
she wanted to bump cats with you.
If Kim Kardashian wanted to be with you, would you be like, like, I'm just trying to get you in the conversation. Would you?
Who you asking that?
You
asking me if Kim Kardashian?
Yeah, if she happened to be attracted to you. God damn. All right, never mind.
I'm strictly dickly.
And clap it up for that. It's very rare that
Gang could get it.
Until Kim Kardashian asks you for something.
Face to face.
You said who?
Say what?
He said she's strictly dickly until Kim Kardashian go, hey, love, can I get a little bit of that?
Let me holler at you for a second.
Okay. Okay.
You're considerate.
I think
I want to go swimming in lake that everybody else done been in. That's crazy.
And that's another thing.
I like private.
She's like Mariah Carey at this point. She's chewed bubble gum. Like, who looks under the table and go, oh, this looks like a really good piece of bubble gum? It's chewed bubble gum. Everybody chewed it. Everybody spit it out.
And shared.
Hold on, Jameek, Rodney Perry, Jay Black. All our dicks are chewed bubble gum. So stop. All our penises are chewed bubble gum. So stop acting all bougie now, Jameek. It's chewed bubble gum. Your penis is chewed fucking bubble gum for the last 30 years. Stop.
I didn't put my double mint out there, brother.
Facts for the world to see.
All right, so all right, this is the last. I got another
here's the question. Let me ask this question, Michael Shawn. Is secret, because just like Shaquita said, public chewed bubblegum or secret chewed bubblegum. Is there one better?
Difference?
There's a difference.
I don't want chewed bubblegum at all.
You're not
real. What the fuck are y'all talking about? Listen. Listen. Like, stop, y'all. Stop right. First of all,
no, JP saying, Mike, is it a difference if it's publicly known that your chick has been smashed and ran through versus not?
It all depends on your
definitely a difference. But I wouldn't want either.
The only difference is your insecurity. Your insecurity based on
loose booty.
Because I don't care if it's loose booty that everybody knows or loose booty that anybody doesn't know. What it matters is I know. I don't care what everybody else knows. I know.
You say so.
Listen.
Would you walk into the Grammys with somebody who you knew half the seats in the theater? Everybody ran through.
Not half.
Wait a second, Jimmy. Hold on, JP. You just said, and Rodney Perry, everybody here, you wouldn't turn down Kim Kardashian. You would walk into the Grammys with Kim Kardashian.
But you would walk a different strut though. You're walking like, yeah, I'm on this list too. You're not walking like this is the goal. I'm walking like, yeah, I hit it too. Like Nick Cannon. I used to feel so bad for Nick Cannon defending Mariah Carey when half the stream of hip hop artists and everybody else done, let me not. I don't know who Mariah has on your show, but has tapped on it. So now here go Nick walking in with pride, like, hey, look at my woman, and all the dudes in the audience go, yeah, that piece of bubble gum, that tastes pretty good. You know what I'm saying?
No, let me tell you what the worst thing. Hold on, and I'm gonna go to Rodney. I'm coming to you right next. This is what I love about insecure dudes. I've said this a bunch of times. I love dudes who see a woman with another man and be like, yo, I fucked her, right? And I look at you like, so? You're not fucking her now. Oh, look at her. She over there fake laughing. No, she not fake laughing. The motherfucker said something funny. Like, ain't nothing worse than dudes who sit there and go like, yeah.
Go ahead, Rodney.
So, no, there's nothing worse than guys bragging. Dog, do you know how many chicks can say that about my dick?
Oh, wow. Wow.
I ransacked vaginas for 20 years. I know there are women who can say that. Look at him over there trying to act like he all happy with Stacy. You know, like the corniest shit is when dudes are like, yo, I smashed that out. Go ahead, Rodney. Go ahead.
Why they always gotta be picking their teeth when they talk about smashing stuff?
Well, I just did that because he did that. Go ahead, Rodney.
Check the settings, Mike. Go ahead.
Here we go, guys. That little thing your woman knows how to do is because of some guy.
Uh-oh.
Right?
Ooh, Rodney.
Don't talk Rodney.
That little thing, whatever that thing is, that little tickle, that little reach around, that little blah, blah, blah. She learned that from somebody. Your wife, your girlfriend, they're all the same. Whether they're Kim Kardashian and she's on tape, or what's that other girl, the white girl that Kanye was with?
Amber
Rose.
Let me tell you something. Amber Rose is freaking stunning. Like this girl, I'm walking down a red carpet. I took a picture with Amber. Amber Rose is gorgeous.
Mm-hmm. Facts.
You are not gonna push her away.
Nope.
If you got any woman worth her salt, somebody that put protein in her face.
God, Rodney, where we going this morning, Rodney? Rodney, let me ask you this question: Are you sporting them with you? Is it a trophy for you to have it, or are you just marking your belt?
Damn.
I mean, it is what it is. I don't want to get to the semantics of if it's a trophy or not, because one man, it's like Mike Shawn said, one man's trophy is another man's best thing. Like he may never do better than her. If Kim Kardashian takes a liking to you and gives you her vagina, that might be the best vagina of all time. Why? Because Ray J taught her.
Well, actually, Michael Jackson's nephew did.
Whoever taught her. My thing is like the insecurity that we have. She's gonna be with somebody before us, y'all.
So you would. So you're saying that you would chill around a group of people that have been with your woman before. That's all right with you?
No.
I don't
No. I'm not chilling around.
But if so be it.
And we happen to be somewhere that they show up. I'm not gonna make plans to hang out with these motherfuckers. But if we happen to be somewhere at a restaurant, I'm not gonna be insecure about it because I'm in love with this girl.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, Rodney. Go ahead.
And I'd rather know than not know.
True.
You know.
True.
Now my wife, I don't want to know my wife's stuff. But if I come into it and I already know what she did, it's so be it.
All right, so
you wouldn't want to know, Rodney? So you enter a room, you and your wife, and she smashed somebody before you. You don't expect her to tell you?
Like if I go to my wife's class reunion, somebody did this. But guess what? She with Rodney Perry now. So now I become a notch on his belt.
Yo,
you know, old girl Rodney, that comedian dude.
Yeah,
I just smash his wife.
Hey, Rodney,
I had a girl like that. I dated a girl that used to date Shaquille O'Neal. You think I didn't tell people that?
Shaq sex. Yeah, I'm
me and Shaq,
we got something.
We did our thing with old girl.
Hey, Rodney, I love how you
did our thing.
I love how you talk about yourself in third person. Talk about yourself in third person again, Rodney.
Hey, Rodney Perry though. Me and him.
Yo, Rodney Perry said, Shaq's what?
Flavor.
He said, hold up. Rodney said, we did our thing. Like yo, it was really a team. Like, we both smashed this chick out together.
I was Shaq's first point guard.
Oh my God. Oh, but that's an interesting concept. So, Sequoise, has it ever been, is it something that you feel like women know that they can't have their business like leaked out? Because if you are, then sometimes it kind of devalues you. Like, you don't want nobody to know that this dude smashed out or this dude smashed out. So do you keep it a secret?
Do you keep it a secret? It depends on who you are and where you are in your life.
Right.
Like if you out husband searching, you're not gonna say, I messed with half the football team. You're gonna be like, I only had one or two. But I think it's weird how men, the more they have, the better. But the women, we not supposed to. So who y'all fucking? Like I'm just like,
no, it is the absolute.
Men do like where y'all hooking up at?
It's the absolute hypocrisy. So this is my question. If you're somewhere, now we've talked about this subject, but since we have everybody here, we need one more set of ovaries. If you're out with your man, you're having a great time and you really know that you're into this dude and you guys are having an amazing time. Y'all been together for like 2-3 weeks. Everything's clicking. You're at this bar or restaurant and this dude walks in that you had a lot of sex with.
Damn.
And the dude that you're with knows him.
Oh.
And he says what's up to him and they pound each other up. Now, you didn't even know these two even knew each other. You had no idea. But you had a lot of sex with this dude. And your man knows him very, very well. When he comes back to you to sit down, do you tell him or do you just leave it alone?
You have to tell him. You kind of have to tell him because you can't let the friend know that and him not know. Because if he finds out it from anybody else, that's going to be a deal. That would be a deal breaker for me. So I would definitely have to tell him.
JP, do you want in that same situation? Hold up, but JP, in that same situation, do you want her to tell you?
My wife learned sex from reading. Like she didn't have another person before me.
That's what you tell herself.
So I went into the library and I looked at the book. I was like, "You did what? You taught I will rip your page
from reading."
All right, JP. Not your wife. Let's just say hypothetically, because
no, that's fine. It's fine, bro.
But do you want her to say when you sit down, like, I?
Well, I'm gonna be very honest, and we can keep it on my wife. My wife, I'm actually I'm a very low number of hers. I fought one of her past lovers, and I'm looking forward to seeing the other two because I want to look at them in the face. I want to look at them in the face and be like, my dude, what did you do to my wife, B?
JP, why are you doing this? Why do you want to fight them?
No, I don't want to fight them. I just want to look at them in the face and see if because it's a look that you can give them that they'll punk up, and I want to see if they punk up. I want to, as they say, I want to eyeball fuck them just to see if they got man in them, just like this. Hey, so you was with my wife?
Hey, what was that movie that happened then?
What are we doing here? What are we doing, JP? What are we doing? You're not supposed to do this, JP. You're gonna catch a charge.
Yeah, looking in the face. And I'm looking in the face serious too. Like, hey, my man, let me ask you a question.
Let me holler.
That happened in Soul Food, right?
Go ahead, Rodney. You said what?
I said that happened in the movie Soul Food. Dude was like, "Yeah, me and your wife used to be real cool. I used to call her Coke Bob."
Oh yeah.
What the fuck is wrong with everybody today?
Now, if you gotta have some discernment, ladies. If the dude that you did will confront your guy, you gotta tell him. But if he's not that dude, I take it to the grave.
So you're cool if your lady didn't tell you.
I don't want to know.
As long as he's not as long as he's not going to confront you. Okay, all right. Ronnie grown. Yeah. Ronnie grown as shit.
I don't know if I believe it though. I don't know if I believe it though.
Because go ahead, Jay Black. What's your opinion?
I think Rodney know what Jay Black. No, you have to know. There's no way.
What Rodney wants to know. What does Jay Black want to know?
What do you want to know? And if you're keeping it a secret, that's a problem. I need to know. That man know. I need to know.
Because you don't want those secret snickering and stuff like that around you, right?
Yeah, that's doing too much.
But she your woman that she ain't snickering. She not trying to embarrass you.
All right, so let me give you an example. This may be my insecurity.
It is. Before you say it, it is. It is. Go ahead. It is.
So a particular woman that back in my day that I was really head over heels for says to me that I was the host for the Apollo at one point, and Chico DeBarge comes in, and she tells me, "Oh no, we used to fuck." And so when he was performing, when he was coming to the Apollo, she said, "Can I come with you to the Apollo?" I said, "You got to be out of your mind. If you think I'm going to bring you in the circle."
Oh, shit.
You know what I'm saying? No. Is that my insecurity?
Oh, because it's Chico DeBarge.
I'm not going to deliver you to the motherfucker.
I'm not going to Uber eat you, too. I'm not going to...
I'm not about to DoorDash it. Chico DeBarge over time.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
Oh, I don't know why Chico DeBarge just makes it funnier. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
So you didn't take her to the...
Hell no.
Hell no.
Hell no.
I would have broke up with her simply because she asked. Like, I would have broke up that day. I'm like, really? You really want to go see Chico DeBarge simply because he put it in your butt? Like, stop playing.
I've been in here so many times. You ain't asked when the Far Side was here. You didn't ask when anybody else was here.
Far Side.
But
you ain't asked when Glenn Jones came.
Right.
Right. Hey, don't sleep on Glenn Jones. Glenn Jones will smash your girl.
You know what I'm saying?
You ain't asked when Peebo Bryson was coming.
Right.
God damn. Oh, that's hilarious.
Crazy.
Oh, JP, that's a funny ass story.
That's not happening.
Oh my God. Does anybody have a jealousy story? Like, before we move on and we got to get some help in here. Does anybody have a jealousy story where you were super jealous over somebody? Like, Ronnie, do you have a part where you were dealing with somebody? Ronnie, you ain't never been jealous?
I'm not saying I've never been jealous. I just don't have no story to go with.
It's because in goddamn hats, you always got confidence. So do you get jealous? So when Roddy, when does the jealousy, even though you trust your wife and I trust Stacy, when does your jealousy get kicked up? When is there moments when you go like, whoa. I know I'm Rodney Perry, but fuck this. Like, we're not gonna do this.
I mean, you know what, Mike Shawn, really great question. I'm trying to really process this. I don't know, man.
Do you have a problem with long conversations?
I can trip. Like I said, we go home to her reunion.
Yeah,
and like it's some dudes that be, like you say, snickering or some shit.
Right.
That can definitely
trigger
get you riled up, but I just try to control that part of me, because I'm like the Incredible Hulk. I'm not. You don't want to meet me. I don't like to let that dude out, man.
But it's not in your nature. Are you naturally not a jealous person? Because sometimes, like in my nature, I come from a long line of jealous people. Like I do. I'm Puerto Rican. I come from a long line of I've had to really revamp my thinking because It's not rational. It's not like I don't like long conversations with another dude with my girl. Like I really like are you cool with that, Rodney? Like you're at a wedding and you see your girl talking to another guy, but it's not like a 5-minute conversation.
You guys
like
echoing.
Oh, we echoing?
Somebody just got to turn the volume down.
Yo, hey Shawn, Michael Shawn, listen to this, man. I get jealous when I see a chick that used, in my day that had some good nappy, right, and a Facebook post with a dude that looked like he was smashing it.
And you're still jealous. So you're jealous for real.
I be looking at the picture like I know he's smashing that beat. Like he got to be. Look at his face. Like look at his whole turn up on his face. I know. Yo, she like leather jackets like that. I know.
You're stupid as hell. No, you're dumb as fuck. JP, let me ask you this question: can your woman, your wife, or whatever, have
my wife?
Your wife. I'm sorry. I apologize. Your wife, because you're 6'8". I want no smoke. Listen, your wife have another dude's number in her phone.
I don't trip that. I don't trip that easy. Like I don't trip. Like one of the things that I have to allow her to do is have her friendships. But when if a name is repeated too much, if a name is repeated too much, the antenna goes up.
Are you checking her phone?
No, I don't check her phone.
Wait. Can the dude call her like after 8, like at the house, and just call?
We're not having that. No.
So you're really not.
My wife is like that. I'm not like that.
What is it, Rodney? What do you mean your wife is like that? And you're
my
not
wife
like that?
goes through my phone all the time. Like my phone is not locked.
Right.
I stop locking my phone when I start walking the straight and narrow.
And then you got another phone. You got a side phone.
Because I know there's nothing. Like my wife gets mad when I don't delete something that's gonna flag her. Like she's like, why wouldn't you delete that? I'm like, because I don't feel like it. I'm not fucking that lady.
Yo, I would tell you this. There is nothing more freeing for a man.
Yes.
To know that you hung your jersey in the Raptors a long time ago. Yes. And whatever you see on my phone, I'm not explaining shit because I'm not doing a damn thing. It's the most freeing thing in the world to be like, well, what is this? And you can literally be like, I don't know.
Yo, I never thought that I would be in this space right now. But I walk away and leave my email line open. I walk away and leave everything open because you're not going to catch me or nothing because there's nothing to be caught. It's a very independent feeling. Like I never realized how much of a burden this was to make sure my phone was turned down or make sure I put the passcode. I got the passcode on my phone, but my wife knows my passcode. But I got the passcode in case I lose my phone, so somebody else can't just own it. But other than that,
I assume you got your wife's password too.
No, I don't need it. I don't want it.
I don't have Stacy's password.
So she can wait. So he doesn't have her passcode and don't need it or want it. She can have male friends as long as they don't call after 8.
Yeah, I'm just let me tell you, bro. I've done so much dirt that if dirt comes my way right now, I would honestly say to myself, I deserved it. I deserved it.
But you know what? But you know what's funny? That is a healthy relationship. You're not supposed. You're not supposed to go through somebody's phone. You're not supposed to have somebody's passcode. You're literally not supposed to do that.
She got my passcode, bro. She got mine.
She got his.
Oh,
he just ain't got hers.
Because JP knows the shit he's done.
There you go. I got 4 daughters, brother. That ain't by accident.
That I claim. Yeah.
Right. That came up. That stepped up. I got 4 daughters that stepped up. Yeah.
That's real fact. 4 daughters that
stepped up. Hey, I
just love how liberating it is that you guys see that life is so much easier that you don't cheat on your spouse.
No, but you know
it's just funny to me.
But Sequoise, you know what's fun? But you know what's funny, Sequoise? If any male role figure or role model would have just told us to tell the truth in the beginning, life would have been so much simpler.
I wouldn't have believed them.
So no woman ever told you that?
No.
I wouldn't have believed them back in the days, Michael Shawn, because you know, ladies, you know who's your biggest adversary in your argument of straightening men out? Other women. It don't have nothing to do with, like, sometimes men cheat just for the sheer fact that it's 4:30. Well, I ain't doing nothing. It's 4:30. Let me go and hit this. And the argument that you have, ladies, about the respect you want is slapped down by another woman. If all you women were on one accord about a standard on how you wanted to be treated, then it would never happen. It's the fact, and I never understood this until I was heavy on the road. When you hear artists go, your girl gave me that look, and so she went backstage. I was like, that look? What are you talking about, that look? What are you talking about, that look? But Michael, Shawn, and Rodney Perry, I know throughout your history of comedy, you've seen the look where you know that there's no talking and getting this pussy right here. There's no talking. There will be just, hey, come with me from here to here, and I'm smashing, and then I'm gone. So morale isn't with, I'm not going to say it's not with men, because we are supposed to have restraint, but the morale should start with women being on the same accord. It's the fact that you say, treat me like a lady, but she's saying, treat me like a slut. Whoa, wow.
And I get no responsibility.
No. I do say a man's supposed to have restraint. Yes, a man is supposed to have restraint, but it's kind of hard when and some of these sluts and hoes are some gorgeous women.
But and I'm not saying what he's saying is wrong. What I'm saying, if somebody would have told me, telling women the truth all the time would have made me feel my life a lot easier, instead of telling me I need to have a woman in the house and a woman in the street. I need to be able to finesse chicks and all that other stuff. Nobody ever told me the truth is the way to go. No man. And they were women who literally, and I'm older, put up with side chicks.
Yeah.
And they literally were like, if he doesn't put it in your face, it's not disrespectful.
Yeah.
So I just wish, I honestly, and I tell all these young men right now, I tell all you young guys right now, when you're dealing with and I'm talking to all my flaming heterosexuals, because I can't speak on all I can speak on is flaming heterosexuals.
Why are they flaming?
No, because I'm a flaming heterosexual. Like, I'm a flaming heterosexual. If I was gay, my shirt would be tied up in a knot every day. Like, if I was gay, like that'd be the type of gay dude I was. Like, I'd be the flamboyant one. I'd have tips on my fingers, the whole nine. So I'm a flaming heterosexual. All I'm saying is your life will be so much easier if you are 1000% honest and truthful with women in your life.
How do you navigate to the truth, Mike?
You say the truth. You say the truth all the time.
It's hard,
all the time.
Bro. It's hard.
No, it's really not hard. It's hard when you're selfish, because we're selfish creatures.
Mm-hmm.
We're selfish creatures. So what we want to do is we want to keep Shorty here. We really like you. We want you right here. But we still want Shorty over here. And we don't really like her, but we just want to run up in her. Like, we want to feel what the vagina feels like. And that's the selfishness. The truth is, tell this person the truth. I can't be loyal to you. I'm still running. Like, I can't. I would love to be with you, and I know you're not going to put up with this shit, but I still want to venture out. The truth. Just tell these women the truth.
The truth is Rodney got in trouble because his wife.
No, Rodney's in the hospital. Rodney's in the emergency right now. Rodney's in the emergency room right now.
Hey, Mike, let me get up out of here, man. Y'all woke me up this morning. Hey, you know me. I tune in. Whenever I wake up, I tune in. Mike, I love what you're doing in the morning. What I really love is that you're doing this independently, and you're definitely holding on. You have been the man in radio for 2 decades now, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it's been a while. JP, thank you, dog. Thank you. And thank you for getting on here, dog. JP Justice, ladies and gentlemen. JP
Justice. Appreciate you.
Now, JP left accordingly. Like, Rodney just disappeared. I don't even know. Like, we just see a chair. I'm just happy we haven't heard gunshots. I'm just happy. I'm just happy nobody fell out. We ain't hear no screaming and shit. Like, I'm just good. All right. Let's take a black and mild break, and then when we come back, Sequoise, I have to ask you, I know I've asked you this before and you've answered this question before, but somebody asked me the question yesterday because they're allergic to all the vaccines.
Mm-hmm.
They got tested and they're allergic to all the vaccines. So I just want to give that person an update on how they can build their immune system. Can I take a quick 3-minute Black and Mild break? Are you good? Well, goddamn, Jay Black. I was asking Sequoise. I wasn't asking you. I'm asking her if she's good.
I'm thinking we wrapping up, but we can take a quick break and come right back.
All right, and then when we come back, Sequoise, get on my IG Live. You good, Sequoise?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. All right, 3 minutes, real quick. All right, bye. All right, we'll be right back.
Hey, this is Shawn, the Voice Robinson. I love tuning in to Mike, Shawn, and the Takeover Legends. These guys are phenomenal, super funny. It starts my day. I'm having my coffee, but they're so funny. I got to bring the popcorn out. Popcorn and coffee time with Mike, Shawn, and the Takeover Legends.
What up, y'all? It's Michael Shawn from Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends. And just in case you missed the show, check this out. How crowded is your DM on Instagram? Like, how many athletes?
And do you check them?
Are in your DM? Like, I know it's got to be like a traffic jam in your DM right now. And I know they got to be here with no disrespect intended, but.
No, my stuff's dry.
No.
No way.
You can say everything except my stuff is dry.
No
you can say whatever you want.
Let me say my DMs. I will tell you this though. Whoever does try to step, it would have to be very strong. You have to have a lot of confidence to come into this circle.
Search Media Room 360 on all streaming platforms. Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends. Yeah. What up, y'all? It's Michael Shawn, and I know you want to be a podcaster. You want a successful podcast. You want to give your views and opinions, but you just don't know how to do it correctly. That's why you got to hit up ShawnyScott.com. You want to be on radio, and you want to know how to build your radio career. ShawnyScott.com. She's done all of this. I've worked alongside her for years, and I will tell you the information that she can give you is on a value level that I can't even put a price on it. All you have to do is go to ShawnyScott.com. Your future, right now. That's it. Michael Shawn. Yeah.
Don't never stop if you want to be on top.
Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends, where the truth hurts.
Tap in.
Don't never stop if you want to be on top. Yeah.
Low waist, fat, baby, tap in.
I'ma tap in for sure.
Tap.
What up, y'all? Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends. Jay Black. Our girl Sequoise, the nurse practitioner, and shout to Rodney Perry, shout to JP Justice that were on the show, making us laugh and all that good stuff. All right, we talked about that. So I have a person, Sequoise, that literally is allergic, and this really appalled me. And I never used the word appalled. I never used this word. This person was had an incident where they were allergic to something at their job, and what happened? They were allergic to latex, and what happened was that both their lungs collapsed, and they were on a ventilator. So that being said, they realized that they had to be careful with things they were allergic to. They had to be very careful. So when the vaccines came out, and everybody was saying, get the vaccine, which I got. Everybody watching on YouTube, I am vaccinated. So I'm not Mr. Anti-vaxxer or pro-vaccine. That person just decided, instead of just getting the vaccine, which they wanted to do, they went to a specialist and they tested, and she was allergic to everything. If she would not have done that, the doctor said there's some type of your lungs become paralyzed or something, and she could have died. I forget the actual word.
Mm-hmm.
But my problem with this is nobody ever told us, Dr. Fauci never told us to see if we were allergic to the vaccine.
You said nobody ever told y'all?
Nobody, no, you.
I mean, it's not top priority. Say, hey, you need to be tested to make sure you're not allergic
you have to
to
remember,
it.
The agenda was to sell it.
Right.
So they're not going to tell you the side effects. That's why they're not going to tell you about if you go to the VAERS website that what they have put all of the, hey, Shani, all of the adverse reactions every year. They had anywhere from like maybe 10 million, 12 million adverse reactions. Right now, the VAERS website says that last year they had 173 million reported vaccine injuries and deaths.
Wow.
They don't tell you that.
Wow.
Because the narrative is to get you to take it. And if they told you the truth, that little boys are more inclined to end up with myocarditis if they get it.
What is that? What is that?
What is inflammation of the heart that causes so many complications later on in life. They don't tell you that because they want you to get your kids vaccinated. But why do we need to get kids vaccinated when they fight it off naturally and there's like a 0.03% chance of them dying from it? Why do they need to be vaccinated?
I might have missed this, but you said that so to get tested for the vaccine, if I'm allergic to that.
Hey, Shawnee, you gotta mute your pole position that's going on. Right,
you loud, you said there's a way. So for the people that may think they want to rule out that they're allergic to the vaccine prior, is there a test that can be done prior to that?
No, because a lot of the vaccines won't release what's all in them. Remember, Pfizer's trying to wait till 2076 to release their studies and their findings and exactly what's all in the vaccine. So how can you do a test when you don't know what's in it?
But that nurse, this person said they shot her in her arm. The specialist shot her, and she reacted immediately to each one of them. So you can't.
But that doesn't necessarily mean she's had a reaction to the vaccine because we don't know what's in it. But the fact that she's that severely reactive to that many things, the chances of you reacting to a vaccine and we don't know what all is in it is pretty good.
My goodness gracious. All right. So my point of this, let me stay focused. My point of this is you've always told us, and you've said this repeatedly, but I want everybody to hear it again. How do we build our immune system? And everybody who's listening, watching, I want you to either take your phone or take a pen and write down what vitamins do we take? What supplements do we take to build our immune system to fight everything, not just COVID, but everything?
Well, there's not vitamins you can take for everything. So this is basically
for your immune system
and things like that. But disclaimer, I'm not your provider, so I can't tell you what to take. I'm going to tell you what my family takes and what my patients take. So I have to put that on there because y'all can't sue me because I don't think you're going to get this head.
Okay.
All right.
Is that
so
serious?
What I take is vitamin C. I've upped it to 1,000 milligrams because everybody's sick right now. I don't know about y'all's school, but my child's school is empty. Teachers out, subs out, kids out. So vitamin C, 1,000 milligrams twice a day. Vitamin D, at least 4,000 IUs a day. There is a supplement called quercetin. I don't remember how to spell it. I'll put it on Facebook because on Facebook I did a live where I show you what I take. Like I picked it up and showed it to you.
Nurse.
So
you doing, nurse? What's going on? Nothing, nurse. How you doing? Can you get on IG Live?
Oh.
Now when you giving out this stuff, is this for adults or this like age limits? Is it weight limit? Like when you say 1,000 milligrams, like how do I know if I can take that or not?
I'm sorry, I wasn't listening. What you say?
I said when you give out, like when you say 1,000 milligrams of this or that, is that like for 12 and older? Is it by weight? Is it by age? Like how do you determine what you can handle?
I start seeing kids at 10. So all of my advice would be for 10-year-olds. But vitamin C and vitamin D is good regardless of what age you are. So I'll let you know what as I go. So kids should take 500 milligrams of vitamin C twice a day. Adults should take 1,000. That's vitamin C. Vitamin D, you need 4,000 regardless of how old you are.
Okay.
The quercetin is 250 milligrams. You take 2 capsules of those a day.
And what's that called again?
Quercetin.
Okay. And where do you get this stuff from? Quercetin, can you get it from CVS and Walgreens and stuff?
CVS, you can get it from Amazon. I get it from Amazon because it's a big bottle. I thought it was over there, but it's not. It's orange and white, and it's got like 240 capsules. So it'll last you for a while for $30.
What about
adults should take melatonin, 6 to 10 milligrams a night. That helps you with sleeping.
That's the sleeping one, right?
Yeah. Sleep is very important for your immune system.
I try to tell people this, and they don't believe me. I'm telling you that sleep is important. I've been saying this to people. They're like, I sleep when I die. Bitch, that ain't sleep. That's dead. Like,
Mike just want to take naps. He just old. Go ahead, though.
No, but you need your body needs the rest. Your body needs the rest.
When you're not sleeping and when you're stressed, your cortisol levels go up. And when your cortisol levels go up, your immunity goes down. So rest is very important.
Look at that, Jay. Get on my IG Live so we can prove you wrong. Get on the IG Live.
Another thing that you can do is mouthwash, Listerine, Scope, Crest, with TM after it twice a day. That kills COVID. Betadine or iodine, if you're not allergic, nasal spray. I make my own for myself and my patients. It's I take the betadine and dilute it with water and then use Q-tips and clean the inside of your nose. Because hold
on. Slow down. Because you are taking me somewhere that I have never heard before. So mouthwash can help kill COVID. Like, so just certain mouthwash, not all of them. Like,
right.
Like, okay, say this again. Which mouthwashes can help you fight COVID?
Scope, Crest, Listerine, TM.
And why those? Why do those why are those so effective?
I don't remember why. What I do is I take seminars and I do webinars and I read research studies. And the frontline COVID critical care guidelines is what I use.
Okay.
And they added that like 6 months ago.
All right, Shawnee, you can turn your I don't know if Shawnee can hear us.
She froze.
She might have froze. She might have froze.
Yeah,
okay.
She looks froze. She looks froze.
Okay, diet wise.
One important thing you need to make sure that you're doing now is adding a probiotic, because the Omicron is really has a lot of symptoms as far as nausea and diarrhea, and a lot of immunity happens in the gut. So you need to replace that normal flora for your immune system to work properly. So everybody in my house is on the probiotic to help with that as well.
All right, so that's a lot. It's not really a lot if you're trying to build your immune system. It's not really a lot. That was me being lazy.
Don't wait until you get exposed and then take it. I mean, it'll help you heal, but if you already have those things in your body, then if you get exposed to COVID, the chances are of it taking you out are decreased. And that's what you want. You want to prep your body, be proactive, use prevention, because I have too many people calling me at 8 o'clock talking about they can't breathe. And when I'm going through the assessment and I'm asking them, okay, so what have you been taking? Oh, nothing. Well, what kind of mask did you wear? Oh, I don't wear a mask. And I'm just like, well, what did you think was going to happen? You're not vaccinated. You're not wearing a mask. You're not taking any supplements. You're not staying at home. So you knew you was going to catch COVID, but now you're surprised that you caught it? Like, so
for the people that had COVID, the long-lasting, the lingering effect. Look at my
goddamn mask. Should have worn a mask, bitch. Should have worn a mask.
How long do the lingering effects last for? Like, is it permanent? Is it for a month or two?
It's like 7 years. It's like 7 years. It's 7 years.
Everybody's different. I know people that are still having symptoms a year later.
7 years. A year
but
later.
There was a finding that actually I had to go back and puff out my chest to a doctor on Clubhouse because we had a debate. And he was telling people as soon as you get over COVID, you should go and take the vaccine. And I was like, no, you can't do that. Well, now they're saying that the people that did that are the ones that ended up with the long haul COVID.
The funny thing is that we had
so when should you? Like, because I just got over and it's time for me to take my booster. How long should I wait? Like
90 days.
3 months?
You gonna take a booster?
But what you really should do is don't before you take that booster, because that spike protein in that booster, I'm telling y'all, before you go take a booster, you should go and get your antibodies checked. If you have antibodies, then hold off on that booster, because the spike protein does not supposed to build up in your body. And if you take it every 3 or 4 months, it's gonna build up, and the complications from that is what scares me about that booster.
I thought I already got antibodies after you come off COVID. You automatically got it.
Do what?
You automatically get antibodies, right? When you come in.
You do. When'd you become a doctor? Goddamn.
She said I'm right. See now.
When you become a fucking doctor.
That's why you should go and
check. So why am I getting
it
it checked if I already know I got it? Because I just came off COVID.
Before you, well, if you already have antibodies, then why do you need the booster?
Ooh, checkmate, bitch.
Oh, because they told me. Dr. Fauci said, and the people.
Why are you listening to Dr. Why are you listening to Dr. Fauci is what I call him? Didn't he not just do a video?
Everyone
he
said
told people that if you're vaccinated, you can walk around and not have to worry about it. If y'all don't stop listening to this man, like for real, like why y'all listen to him? He has lied to us over and over and over and over again, and we still talking about Dr. Fauci. Fuck Dr. Fauci. He don't care about you. He's trying to get you. Period. That's the only thing he's trying to do is get a check.
Ashley, where you go, Ashley? You got a question, girl? Go ahead, Doctor.
Jacqueline wanted to know.
Zinc is really good. Yeah, 50 is one you have daily. To be careful about. I wouldn't take it every day if you don't know, because you can take too much zinc. So that's the reason why I don't say that one, because I don't want to be responsible for somebody taking it and then they take too much.
What happens if you take too much zinc?
Does it affect your erections at all? The zinc, too much zinc?
I haven't seen that mentioned in the study.
Oh, then I'll take it. Then I'm good. I'm just worried about erections at this point.
They did say that
that's all I'm worried about right now.
Size changed. They did say that. Pause. That it changes after COVID. That's what I saw. Something.
Poor guy. I'm glad I never get it.
That's what somebody said on social media. I said, what? That ain't true, right? That's not medically proven that you sexually are affected after COVID, right?
That's just a ploy to get. You want every man to get vaccinated. Tell them that if they get COVID, they dick gonna get smaller. Everybody would be vaccinated.
Lined up.
Shoot me in both my arms right now. Give me Pfizer and Moderna at the same time. Just come on. Just please. Please, baby, please.
Oh, God.
Is it true, nurse?
I don't see how that's possible.
Okay, good.
I mean, but if you want something to blame it on the vaccine.
Like, dude, that would be hilarious.
It wasn't like this before COVID.
Yeah, it wasn't like this. I got I got COVID, girl. I was 9.5 inches. COVID is a murderer, yo. COVID is crazy.
Okay.
Oh my God. Let me see other questions I have about this situation.
I have something that I want to say for your question before you ask that question.
Go ahead.
If you've coming off of COVID and your job tells you that even if you're positive, you can still come to work, or you can come to work 5 days after without a negative test, go find you a doctor that's gonna write you an excuse to stay at home to keep spreading it, because that is the reason why the numbers are up so high. Like I know somebody who said that their job told them that if they live in the house with someone who's positive, they can still come to work as long as they wear a mask.
And they're not showing symptoms. Yeah, I heard that.
But you still can spread it though. And just because you don't have symptoms don't mean you don't have it. And you can test negative on a rapid for up to 3 days before you test positive.
So you're saying just because I test positive, I can spread it, but I thought after 5 days, you're less likely to spread it, but you still can be positive. Did that make sense, what I just said?
But the thing is, they don't know that. That's just something that they're saying to fit their narrative. Because if you stop spreading it after 5 days, then why are you still positive?
Okay. I thought it was levels to being positive. When you first get it, you're more highly contagious to spread, and then as the days go on, you're less.
There are levels, but if you're contagious at all, who cares if it's little or a lot? Stay at home.
I got you. Makes sense, and it'll help control the pet population. I mean, the COVID population. I'm sorry.
So what?
I'll be watching prices.
Oh, that was a conversation I had with a virologist. I think it was last Saturday when they were talking about, we have to get vaccinated for herd immunity. And I asked him, I said, can you please explain to me how can we ever get to herd immunity when COVID has been found in animals? And he said, we can't. So I said, well, why are we still pushing it? And he said, I don't know. So, like,
I don't animals can't spread it though, right?
Why can't they?
Hey,
You're confusing me.
Doug, everybody's confused. Do you understand? I'm going to repeat this over and 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 over again. In California, they're like, oh my God, they canceled the Golden Globes. They canceled the People's Choice Awards. And you know what they wound up? All them celebrities that didn't go there, you know where they were at? They went to the Los Angeles Rams game, the playoff game, indoors with no mask.
70,000 plus, yeah. It was packed.
They were at the Laker game, courtside. The same celebrities that were not at the People's Choice Awards or whatever award, they were at the Laker and Clipper games, courtside. And some people had masks and some people didn't have masks. This is the most non-logical thing I've ever seen in my life.
They've been doing that. I know Tiffany Haddish did a live where she went to an event and they were looking at her like she was crazy because she had a mask on.
Yeah.
Get out.
Oh, how about this? I'm gonna give y'all one. And hold yourself right here, Sequisa. Hold yourself when I tell you what's about to happen in the NBA. Just go like this. The NBA is not testing for COVID during the NBA playoffs.
Oh, yeah, because they want positive people to play. Duh.
Isn't that what? Hold on. Isn't that what we killed Donald Trump for? When Donald Trump said, hey, stop testing, the NBA is like,
but the NBA does not care about its players. Do we not already know that?
And this is what I'm saying. It doesn't make any sense. Just protect.
It does. It does make sense for the bottom line.
Yeah, the bottom line is.
That's why I say people, they have to think for themselves because the powers that be don't care about you.
Are you sure, Mike? That doesn't make sense. So the NBA is testing the players all through the regular season, but when the playoffs start, they're going to stop testing.
They're going to stop testing.
Because what if sense? You must have misunderstood something.
What if their star player tests positive?
What if LeBron tests positive during the playoffs?
They don't want that to happen.
Oh,
what if Steph Curry tests positive during the play?
Because 5 days, that's at least 2 games. Yeah, every other day. At least home to
Cole Beasley, wide receiver for the Buffalo Bills, who they're still in the playoffs, and he's not vaccinated. He said they are players playing right now who have COVID, and the media never said nothing about his tweet. He said it blatantly. They are. This is my thing. Everything, and I have never voted for Donald Trump, ever. But these leagues are doing the same thing that Donald Trump said to do way before. Dog, just let everybody get it, and let's move on.
So they must be asymptomatic because they can't play with the COVID that I had. Like, it must be just asymptomatic players, out there, right? Because there's no way.
Well, the thing about it is, if they're positive and they can play, you want them to play. But
health-wise, you're too sick to play.
Right, but then you have no control over that.
Hey,
but
Jay,
you have a player that's positive that could play, why would you take that chance?
Hey, Jay, you ever think that your immune system ain't as built up as an NBA player's immune system? You ever thought you're out of shape ass? Really? Like, yeah, you're really gonna compare? I got the code. No,
I got it. I knew it. I couldn't have played no ball.
But in all honesty,
I couldn't have played freestyle.
Honestly, you just don't have the same trainer following you 24 hours a day. You're not taking the same precautions and working out all them days. You're not building up your immune system. You're not doing all the stuff that somebody you got a dietitian who's trying to make sure LeBron James is at his peak performance. So it's kind of crazy. Like, he's not going to get what you got.
He ain't got my COVID. Like
what Stephen A. Smith got. Stephen A. Smith, yeah. You got the easy AIDS. You ain't get the magic. You ain't get the magic COVID. Like, you ain't get it.
I got you. And Stephen A. Smith, go ahead.
No, Stephen A. Smith, damn near. Stephen A. Smith got on ESPN, and God bless him. I'm glad he's healthy. I'm glad, but it's just ironic that Stephen A. Smith destroyed Kyrie Irving for not taking any vaccination. Stephen A. catches COVID that almost kills him. Kyrie still hasn't caught it. I just want to know, when is the media going to ask this question? Not why he's not vaccinated. Mm-hmm. Not why he's chose not to be vaccinated. Mm-hmm. Why don't we ask Kyrie, exactly what are you doing that has helped you not to get COVID?
Because they don't want you to know that. That's why I got put on Facebook.
Yeah. Why don't we ask him?
That's why I got put on Facebook.
What are the precautions you're taking? What are you doing daily to help you?
I did a video to tell everybody what you need to do. I purposely left out the word vaccine so they wouldn't flag it. I still got, like, I couldn't log onto my own account. I couldn't go in any of my groups. I couldn't do any of my business things that I did for 3 weeks. Was it 3 weeks? No, it was 2 weeks. No, 2 weeks. 2 weeks. I could not do any of that just because I did a video on things you could do to protect yourself from COVID. I didn't say vaccine or not. I just said protect yourself from COVID. They flagged my account. And I got a message telling me that I need to be careful because they could permanently take it from me. Why do you think that the pharmacies refuse to fill any of the medications I told y'all about before? Like, it is damn near impossible to get that now. So if Delta surges back up again, we're going to be in trouble.
And the amazing thing is, even with the sidebar, Aaron Rodgers is not vaccinated, and he went to Canada, and he had whatever. Why don't we ask these people, what is it exactly that you're doing? But these reporters are so brainwashed that all they want to do is complain that somebody's not vaccinated. It's like, you're not vaccinated. I can't believe you're not vaccinated. Well, what are you doing to stay healthy?
They're not brainwashed.
No, some of them, no. Not everybody's getting paid, because a lot of these reporters are not getting paid the money that we think they're getting paid. They're not. What we're doing, the majority of America are a bunch of followers.
Yes.
And all you got to do is spread a narrative. All you got to do is spread a narrative, and the narrative goes around, and Kyrie's a bad guy, and Kyrie's a bad guy. All these reporters, even on the internet, who aren't even getting paid by the NBA, are still not asking the question, hey, Kyrie, are you taking Flintstone vitamins, or what are you doing?
Not the Flintstone.
Just let me know. Like, even if I don't agree with you, just let me know. If you're losing weight and you're not smoking crack, and I'm sitting there going like, well, why are you losing weight? And somebody says, well, the reason I'm losing weight is because I stimulated my metabolism, and I'm doing a bunch of stuff. Like what we ask everybody else, like if your car looks a different way, if you like whatever it is, like all of a sudden I go into your house and you got the best flat screen television that I've ever seen. The first thing I say is, how'd you get that? Where do you get that from? But we won't ask these people, why are you healthy?
Right.
And it's amazing that it's just going to keep going, because the whole country is a bunch of goddamn followers. Reporters are part of the agenda as well. They are. Go ahead.
They're not getting paid like I was talking about, like outside. But if their boss is telling them that they have to report on something, they have to say something, then they're going to do that to keep their jobs.
Right.
But I have people that I have tried to tell them, hey, this is what you do to keep from getting COVID, and they don't listen to me. I've been dealing with positive people in my face for 2 years, and I haven't caught it. My husband and my daughter have been around people. Like, I had my sister and my niece in another house. They caught COVID. They came to us. We didn't catch it. Why do you think that is?
So you're not pro-vac, not saying don't get the vaccine. You're saying just take care of your body, put the stuff in your body to help prevent and keep you safer. I don't want to give the misconception of we saying don't take the vaccine, because obviously it works.
And we're not saying
your antibodies, then you'll know if you need it or not. Because like for her, she had no antibodies, so she had to take the vaccine.
We're not saying don't take the vaccine, and we're not saying to take the vaccine.
Right.
We're saying you decide on your own.
Exactly.
But some people that say that's giving bad information too, because the vaccine helps, it works. If you get really sick, you're less likely to die. There's science behind the vaccine that it actually helps and works.
Behind not taking the vaccine too. So when someone says I trust the science, I say which part? Because for every article that you showed me that shows that the vaccine is beneficial, I can show you one that shows vaccine injuries. I can show you one that shows people having issues with hair falling out. I can show you one of people whose menstrual cycles are all jacked up. I can show you ones of people who have depression and insomnia and anxiety following the vaccine. So for which science are we following?
Monica,
both sides. That's why you should decide for yourself, because since it's so confusing and you have everybody tell you different things, do your own research and decide for yourself. I feel like I'm in that movie Don't Look Up. Like I'm yelling at everybody. There's an asteroid headed for your house, and people are telling them not to look up, and they like won't look up. And at the end, the guy looked up, and he finally looked up and said, "What the fuck?" And then by then it was too late. Like that's how I feel. I went to the school board meeting in my city last night because they stopped wearing a mask. They are sending people to work knowing that they have people in their house, and they won't close the school. I don't pull my kids out. Like they good. I'm trying to help others. Because if Delta comes to a town like mine where we have no real ICU and the other hospitals are full, people are going to die. And that's the thing that scares me the most about this is that they're making it light. And it's light to everybody until you can't breathe.
Well, you're absolutely right. And this is one thing about the common sense. Okay, let's say we don't agree. Let's say we disagree on being vaccinated, right? Mm-hmm. Let's say you don't get vaccinated, I get vaccinated. How is it now up to people to wear a fucking mask? Like, how hard is it to implement wearing masks? We're just going to wear a mask. Hey, everybody, just in case. Let's wear these masks so we don't spread this.
You ain't telling me what to do. That's my freedom.
And there it goes. And there it goes right there where we just go like, listen, if you don't want to take a vaccination, I get it. If you do, I get it. But just in case, how about we wear these masks? That's all. People can't even agree on that. And they go, oh, you're not going to tell me I need to be free and I need to be there. We're just doing this just in case. That's all we're doing. And the world.
It's hard to breathe in a mask, Mike.
Dog.
It's hard to breathe when you're dead.
And yeah, it's hard to breathe when you're dead. Yeah. I'm not. This is why I don't get into this with people anymore. I'm just like, all right, I'm gonna.
Me too, for my own sanity.
I'm like, all right,
it's crazy.
Cool. It doesn't make any common sense.
That sends me over the edge is when a vaccinated person says that they can't be around an unvaccinated person because they don't want to catch it. Without thinking, one day I just told this lady, I said, that is the stupidest thing you could ever say, and it is stupid because vaccinated people can catch it and spread it. So why are you so concerned about an unvaccinated person? If you're wearing your mask and you're vaccinated and you taking your vitamins, then you covered. So why do you give a damn about the other person? Mind your own business. Somebody asked me if I'm vaccinated. I say I'm trans vaccinated.
Yeah, exactly. But hold on, this is the funniest thing. This is the funniest thing about people who are mad about masks, right? I ain't wearing no goddamn mask. I wish I would wear a mask. And then they get, then they get in the car. I ain't wearing no goddamn mask. And then he put a seatbelt on. You're putting a seatbelt on. Why? Just in case something happens.
Click the ticket. You get tickets for that too. So yeah, you follow that one.
And you're going, just in case. But that's what I'm saying.
I don't want to be told what to do. But
I don't want to be told what to do. You're being told what to do, but you're putting the seatbelt on just in case. You pay car insurance just in case. Homeowners insurance just in case. That's all you do. Technically, health insurance is just in case you get sick. But for some reason, this little skinny ass mask makes people infuriated.
Yours is whack. That's not 5-layer. You got to get the free one.
No,
Joey,
I don't give a fuck
about COVID test too.
I don't care about 5-layer. I don't care about all that. I'm saying this is what you're mad at.
Oh, okay.
But it's the assholes like Jay Black. It's the assholes.
No, I was just playing devil's advocate.
No, but I didn't mean to say ass. I didn't mean to say asshole.
I don't really believe that.
No, I didn't mean to say asshole in a bad way. I meant that in a figure of speech. I didn't mean to say it like that. But it's people like Jay Black who like, yeah, but you're like, okay, if y'all want to just debate the debate, then go ahead. Then do what y'all want to do then. Like,
COVID is a bad case of the flu. It's just that it kills more people.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. This has been great.
Yes.
All right. We got to get out of here. I got to go take a shower.
Gotta go. I got to go get fitted for this. My first custom suit, Sequoise.
Where are you going? Where are you going?
I got to go all the way up King of Prussia. Wait, I got a nice.
No, what is the suit for?
Right.
Oh, I got this little conference thing I got to do. I got to wear a suit, and I'm always wearing rack suits. My friend was the other homie. It was like, yo, no, I'm tired of you wearing them. We're gonna take you to get a custom. Like, all right, okay, let's go. You're treating, right? Okay, boy, I'm there.
You getting one or you getting two? You getting one?
I can't expect more than one. Mike is a free custom suit, right?
You should probably buy. Yeah, but you should probably buy. You should get one, and then you should buy the second one because you're gonna need two on the conference.
No, I'm only gonna need one. I ain't
not gonna be your last conference. Don't be cheap. Don't be cheap. Don't be cheap.
And I wear the same suit every event, so I'm not into suits like that. So maybe this will turn me into wanting to be in the customs. But
Jay Black.
Yeah, I gotta go. All right, we gotta go. You gotta go.
No, we're not leaving yet. Not yet. Get the first one.
Jay Black is ready to go. You see,
I know.
I ain't no
comment from
Get the second one, and if you ask him to. If I buy a second one, can you give me a better price? If you're getting a custom suit, get two of them if you can, because once they're irreplaceable. I have custom suits. They'll never fit. They fit perfectly. Well, as long as you don't gain 12 pounds, but they fit perfectly. Dog, I'm telling you, just go get them. Just get the second one. I'm telling you. Listen, somebody's on IG Live. Listen to Mike. Get the second one. All right, y'all. Love me for who I am, not who you want me to be, because I can never be that and understand there's only one thing in life that's guaranteed. It will end. You fight for everything in your life. Fight for your goddamn happiness. Never let anybody take it away from you. Thank you to our nurse practitioner, Sequoise, always for giving us positive information. And Facebook and YouTube, do not shut her down. She said nothing wrong. Okay, y'all. Every man should have at least 2 custom suits. And okay. All right, we're gone.
I'm learning. Yep.
Everybody have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow morning. Yeah, y'all.
Moe Shawn and the Takeover Legend, where the truth hurts, but also makes you laugh.
Baby, tap in.